Welcome to the stream. Today, on Honkai Star Rail, we continue the Wardance. Well, we start the Wardance for real, because what happened so far can't really be called the Wardance. There was a lot of war, not so much dancing. But before that, let's take a look at Beyond the Sky Choir, following the path of order. The troublemakers shall not remain, and the greedy shall not be spared. The treacherous and fickle chaos is what contaminates the universe. Secretariat Ineonel S. Empers. I'm assuming that's someone's name. I pronounced it correctly, I'm sure. You're sure this is base 64? Yes, it is. The voice from the outer world. Ah, thanks for telling me the real name. Although I do like my pronunciation. The Beyond the Sky Choir believes that the world's origin emanated from the resounding harmony of Enna the Order. Through their utterance, creations materialized, each bearing its unique symbol, preserving their existence against corrosion. Subsequently, these discrete syllables intertwined, forming a rhythmic tapestry of passages that chronicled the rise and fall of cities, empires, and civilizations. Ultimately, they converged into a grand symphony of time. In the era preceding Enna's fall, celestial signs often graced the vast expanse. It was a jubilant chorus that resounded whenever a grand spectacle was established in a distant realm. Believers from all realms would perceive the sound, drawing inspiration from the spectacle and composing new hymns. As a result, the reverberations of Enna's harmonious melodies spread through the universe, quelling calamities and fostering unity and prosperity in the name of the Order. The chant of the Beyond the Sky Choir is believed to represent Enna's voice. However, with their demise, their voice merges into the harmonious music, vanishing without a trace. Nevertheless, this interpretation is not entirely accurate. There are indications that the echoes of the past have become discordant notes, attempting to break free from the unified harmony and resuming the chant of order. We encountered that back in Penacony. Surely it's never gonna come back to haunt us. But today, no choir, just dance. Even when cheers fade, Chapter 1. March 7th actually managed to get a backstage pass for the Wardance. That would be a huge loss if you don't go and check it out. It feels like she has rapidly become a powerful figure on the Law Fu in just a few weeks. Should you get a discount in a restaurant if you tell the owner you know her? No carbs, so no discounts. We are going back to the flying ship.
Security checks in advance. Please remove your personal items.
Choose star-picking tours for an up-close experience with the competitors.
Who's talking?
I still prefer the Radiant Felspar.
Also, I guess there are minigames here now. What do you want me to do with this? Or can I just look around with it? guess. It's a nice hangar. There is a chest here. Can a bird open a chest? A bird can open a chest. Are there more chests then? Getting distracted before we even start. That's what a new area is all about. Oh yeah, there is one. Thanks for the stuff, bud. Lee, do you remember why we came to the Law Fu this time? To witness you as a sword master. That was important too, but that was not our original reason, was it? We originally came as VIP guests to take part in the Wardance. Then, as expected, we ran into accidents. We successfully captured Hulei on the Sky Splitter, and General Jing Yuan decided to formally hold the Wardance for real. I have 2 masters that got me nice benefits, so I've managed to get 2 staff passes for you and Dan Hang. You can come straight to the Sky Splitter Sky Splitter backstage without any trouble. It's amazing, right? Where's my praise? Thank you, super much. I knew I could count on you. You're the best. Dan Hang was so frosty. All he said was something about one should maintain a proper distance from contestants when spectating sports. Such a buzzkill. I'm going back to training. Chat later.
A rare opportunity. Let's check out the backstage of the Sky Splitter. Maybe there's something exciting going on backstage that you won't be able to see from the spectator seats.
Sometime later, she found nothing interesting.
Watch the competition too.
Why did you want to participate in the war dance?
Because I was qualified to participate?
Good reason.
Isn't that Luca? Why is he here on the Law Fu?
That is a very good question. I guess because he was allowed to participate.
Luca, didn't expect to see you here.
Trailblazer? Why are you here?
Also, camera head. I came to watch the competition.
What a coincidence! I'm here to compete! Though I really doubt I've got any chance at winning.
Are you a friend of Mr. Lucas? Allow me to introduce myself. I am an interastral peace entertainment journalist in training, Carmela. I was supposed to follow Mr. Albert to cover the war dance together, but he's got a million things to attend to. So, the tasks of interviewing the popular contenders and producing the special program fell on my shoulders.
So, no Albert then.
Oh, these are huge responsibilities. I've been interning for so many years. If I screw this up, I doubt I'll ever get the chance at a full-time role.
Ooh, the IPC sure is harsh.
It'll be fine. It's just my boss trying to mentor me. As long as I get some shots that'll shock and awe, I'm sure I'll be able to clinch a full-time job this year. I can sense the potential of a juicy program just through Luca alone.
Really? I'm not so sure about that.
Why did you come to participate in the Wardance? She just asked him that.
Why did I choose to participate in the war dance? It's a long story. You two, let's take a walk. I can tell you all about why I'm here on the way.
Let's go. I have something else to do. Bye. Several weeks ago, Boulder Town, Bellabog.
Nat, how long do I have left?
Not long, Luca. Best brace yourself.
Sad. Really sad.
Is there anything else I can do?
You're already at this stage. Just eat whatever you like.
Well, that won't do. I can't be gorging on garbage at this pivotal moment. It'll ruin my energy levels.
I know. You can't wait to join the finals of the Bellabog representative qualifiers. But Japard isn't a pushover either.
I've been hard at work studying how Mr. Japard moves.
Like a tripod.
Just wait and see. I'll defeat Mr. Japard and be the first Bellabog fighter in 700 years to qualify for a competition in space.
And that's how it happened.
Next up, with the Supreme Guardian and Bellabog's people as witnesses, let us now unveil the curtain to a historical final. Silvermane Captain Japard Landau will face off against the Multimerville warrior, Lucas Strongarm. Both contenders, step onto the stage, please.
Luca, you've always had this bad habit of taking a hit to exploit a weakness, but Japard's much stronger than you. So remember, stay away from his punches.
And punch his face, not his shield.
Master, been telling me that the entire trip. My ears are about to fall off.
Fine, enough prattle. But don't let the need to win weigh too heavily on you either. Even if you don't make it to that Cianjo Lofu, you've made it to the final to fight against Japard. That's enough to make anyone proud.
Ah yes, that's Cienjo Lofu.
That won't do! Luca promised Hook that he has to win the final and take Hook up there to see the stars beyond.
Oh, are we finally getting some more Hook?
You sure got some daydreams on you, little one.
Don't worry, Master Oleg and Pitch Dark Hook the Great. I'll win this for sure.
Just after I forgot he exists.
Luca, you absolutely cannot lose! You promised to take me up to visit the Cianjo Lofu!
Kid, you've really got to stop making promises to children. Never mind. He'll just pawn his iron arm if he loses, and take you up there out of his own pocket.
Surely, I can get a lot of money out of that arm.
Mr. Japard, I've always been hoping to fight you. There's no one in the overworld more worth challenging than you.
I'm honored. I've also been raring to witness the strength of the legendary Luca Strongarm.
I'm not great at conversation, so it's a good thing we're both warriors. We don't have to use words to understand each other.
Well said, Luca. Let your determined desire for victory speak through your fists.
Fists incoming.
Our position is solid.
I'm just getting started.
This cannot end well, right?
Don't get cocky now.
Well, he does only have one of his many life bars, so maybe this is gonna be fair.
I could take you one arm only.
Resistance is futile.
Snap out of it. Where's the applause? An opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly! Oh, you got.
Our position is solid.
Why does he get to have extra moves? Well, now he doesn't get any moves.
So, give up yet? Don't get cocky now.
In the name of preservation!
Yeah, not looking so well.
Lost. Mr. Japard, you were better than me.
Luca, there wasn't ever any doubt in your technique and strength. But you were too concerned with winning. And that prevented you from unleashing your utmost.
Then what am I doing here, if not to attain victory?
That's a question you need to ask yourself.
Not Lucaing so well.
From my experience, a person's inner voices make far too much noise. Especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible only in moments of pain, discomfort, and peril. When perhaps you leave your cozy hometown and head to the unfamiliar Luo Fu, you will find your answer.
Hold on. When I reached the Luo Fu? But you won.
Yeah, but he has a job, so he can't just leave.
Truth be told, I can't just drop my work and leave Belobog.
Yeah.
My reason for coming to this martial tournament was to verify if you were good enough to contend against competitors from other worlds. And now I see you're good enough. You're younger and more upbeat than I am. A far more appropriate image for Belobog. Don't forget that the reason we're participating in the Wardance is also to promote Eurilo 6 to the rest of the cosmos. Luca, I'm entrusting the chance of attending the Wardance on the Xianzhou Luo Fu to you.
Don't mess it up.
Mr. Japard, please, don't pity me. Chances must be earned fairly through our own strength.
You are mistaken, Luca. It is not pity. I am lending you this victory, and you will repay me by winning the Wardance.
Good luck.
I hereby announce that the contender who has earned the right to represent Belobog in the Wardance is Luca!
Understood, Mr. Japard.
Chin up. Let's go. We should head to Klopov Fort and meet with the Supreme Guardian.
Then you need to punch her too. Didn't heal me though. Still at 1 HP.
Hello, Luca.
Lady Branya! Hi? Sorry, I grew up in the underworld, so I'm not versed in etiquette of any sort.
No need for formalities. You probably know nothing about the Luo Fu. The place you're heading to, correct? Let us take this opportunity to discuss it.
I've always been a little curious. Though Eurilo 6 has restored contact with the outside worlds, we've always just been communicating with the IPC. Why are we suddenly participating in this fighters tournament in this Luo Fu place?
Not long ago, Belobog's interstellar comm space resumed operations. A month ago, we received an invitation with a highly distorted signal. The Xianzhou Luo Fu cordially invites Eurilo 6's warriors to join the Wardance.
We've just resumed outside contact, and the way the IPC describes it, the cosmos has long forgotten us. Why would the Xianzhou so eagerly send an invitation to a city that has been buried in time?
My guess is that it's because we had communications with many worlds before the Eternal Freeze. Luca, have you heard of the story of Igor Haft?
Oh, you mean the legendary warrior? Of course I have! I'll never tire of the story where he led the 8th Iron Legion and engaged in a furious battle against invaders from beyond the sky!
That's him! When the Eternal Freeze subsided, Lynx took the opportunity to explore the ruins of the ancient city of Maslenitsa. A few months ago, she found a lone grave outside the public graveyard. The grave had no body, just a robot arm and a cracked pendant with an embedded gemstone. An IPC worker said that the arm was tech from the old world. As for the stone, it's a Xianzhou implement called a Jade Abacus.
Oh, I've heard about that. Miss Lynx thinks it's Igor's grave.
That's right. The epitaph on the tombstone confirms that hypothesis. The fighter Igor Haft once left Eurilo 6 before the invasion, and then he returned home to join the resistance against the aggressors. No one knows what he did after he left Eurilo 6, and why he decided to come back.
Maybe Igor had been to the Shinjo? That's why they sent us an invitation?
Maybe Igor even attended the war dance. The Xianzhou people have long lives, so it wouldn't be something that happened long ago for them.
Long story short, regardless of why the Xianzhou Alliance invited us, joining this war dance is of august meaning to Belobog. It symbolizes a chance to introduce ourselves to the cosmos once again. A heroic kingdom that survived both the Legion and the Eternal Freeze with tenacity. Also, if we can leverage this opportunity to establish an amicable exchange with the Xianzhou Alliance, it may provide us with more bargaining power when dealing with the IPC.
Lady Bronya, I'm not well educated, so I don't really know such matters of grandiosity. All I know is that I must achieve glory for Belobog.
And punch people in the face on the Shienzo.
Well said. Oh, I almost forgot. Zila had other matters today and couldn't attend today's meeting, but she entrusted me to deliver a message. What's that dolt Japard up to now? Luca, you better fight like your life is on the line. If you lose, I'll make sure you wish you were really dead.
Sounds fair.
The next day, I hitched a ride with an IPC transport vessel and arrived on the Shinjo Luofu. The Supreme Guardian hopes that the younger generation can go out and see other worlds. So, she arranged for Lynx and Hook to accompany me. On account of the fact that the three of us know next to nothing about interacting with other cosmic civilizations, she even instructed Svarog to tag along and be our guide.
Svarog, but not Clara. Clara, not of the younger generation.
I never thought that while we were processing our entry papers at the Skyfaring Commission, we would run into another surprise.
We've double-checked. This invitation did indeed come from the Luofu, but after checking the stamp, this invitation was dated 400 years ago.
Oops.
400 years ago? How is that possible? We just received this invite not too long ago.
We can assume that this invite was delayed in transmission and only reached us after the restoration of communications.
I'm afraid this Arumaton is right. You received an invitation that is 400 years late.
So, we weren't invited. Oh no. This trip has all been for nothing then. How am I going to explain this to Lady Bronya and Mr. Japard? They have high hopes for me.
According to calculations, the thing that we should be considering first is not emotions, but if we are not invited guests, then we will be responsible for all costs incurred while staying here. Conclusion, we cannot afford it.
You all misunderstand. The Xianzhou Luofu is indeed hosting a martial arts competition called the Wardance.
You are lucky. It's the biggest coincidence in the timeline.
Whether you receive an invitation or not, anyone who wants to can register to compete in the Wardance. The sole distinction is that invited guests, upon qualifying through a test, get to partake in the prestigious Ringmaster's Challenge, facing off against the Xianzhou Luofu's Ringmaster. As for ordinary contestants, they will have to participate in knockout stages and rise through the ranks to reach the ultimate stage of the Ringmaster's Challenge.
To challenge the Luofu's Ringmaster? That's the ultimate goal for all the contestants?
That's right. Although you didn't receive an invitation, you can still participate in the war dance. You'll definitely have a chance to win and gain honor.
How about all the costs?
But Mr. Svarog has a point. According to calculations, we can't afford this.
Money can't buy relationships. This invitation that's been delayed for 400 years must be a marvelous twist of fate. And since fate has brought you all here to the La Fu, we will not fail in our hospitality. Please, be assured that I will report this incident and ensure that the Belobog representative team receives the same accommodation and treatment as all other esteemed, invited guests. However, Mr. Luca, you will still have to participate in all the knockout stages and work your way up to the final stage.
And that is the event, I guess.
Really? At your expense?
The heart of the Wardance is all about celebrating martial arts and fostering friendships. My friends, how could we possibly allow you to fret over food and lodging?
Thank you, Miss Chikwe! I'll treasure this opportunity! And just like that, by the grace of Miss Chikwe, I didn't die before achieving success! I just learned this old Shinzo saying a few days ago. Now, I've successfully become a competing fighter in the Wardance!
Cool story, bro.
You are absolutely radiating with newsworthiness. I've decided to follow you and report on your progress throughout the competition.
If only everything were as smooth as when it started.
Did you fail in the knockout stage?
If that was the case, I'd have nothing to feel bad about. It's been days since I've registered, but I haven't participated in a single match yet. Today's my first one. But forget about competing. I feel like I'm struggling with just normal, everyday life. I'm already halfway into the realm of needing help with daily activities. Why don't people accept shields? You can pay for things by just swiping a gemstone trinket? Why doesn't anyone look their age? I approached this girl with pointy ears to ask her for directions, and I called her little girl, and she got mad. She said she was over 340 years old. So now, I'm even afraid to talk to people.
Luca is living the culture shock.
Oh, and meals. I'm really not used to the food on the Shinzo. Yesterday, I ate a bowl of chili oil beef offal stew for dinner, and today, I've been blowing up the toilet with my flaming rockets.
Too much information for TV.
I feel ya, Luca. I also can't get used to the food on the Xianzhou.
Can you even eat?
Miss Carmela, you can't get used to the food either?
Well, not exactly. It's because I'm an Intellitron.
Huh.
Sorry. Please, continue.
Anyways, this is the first time in my life I've felt so useless. I can't even do something as trivial as asking for directions.
It's an alien civilization, after all.
Thank you for comforting me. Actually, I did do some mental preparations. It's my first time going out to the world, but I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming that I can't keep my footing.
Where are your Belobogian buddies?
Lost.
Lynx went on an archaeological escapade. She wants to try to learn about Igor's history before he returned to Urilla 6 with that gemmed pendant. Oh, Svarog took Hook out to play. He's really good with kids.
We know. Who's taking care of Clara?
I'm so irate and I'm about to start my first match. I'm in worse shape than ever. The next opponents are several Cloud Knights. Oh, they're like the Silvermane here. Oh, why am I explaining this to you? You should know better than me. I'm the only one who doesn't know anything.
Who's your next opponent? Okay.
Why not check out who your first opponent is before the competition starts? It's better than wallowing here, as it'll just make you more anxious.
Thanks for talking to me and cheering me up. Sure, I'll head off and meet my first opponent.
Luca has regained his energy! Full health revive, oh yeah!
Well,
Oh, look! Those are my opponents for my first match.
Isn't that Su Shang?
Huh? You know her?
good luck, Luca. What up, friend? I've been observing you for some time. Which match do you want to watch? Are you interested in the IPC's gigantic mech? Or perhaps the Shienso sword tech contest? You're lucky that you ran to me, since I have the tickets for both. Tell me, which seat do you want? I'll take care of everything for you. New scam are you running? A Shienso citizen will never lie to another Shienso citizen. Oh wait, you are not from the Shienso. But you can still rest assured that my prices are completely transparent and fully refundable if you are dissatisfied with my service. Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Lao Chu, the vendor for the special viewing channel. This special viewing channel is a specially designed solution for people like you, who has the money but did not manage to get tickets. As of today, I have served hundreds of satisfied clients and have a 100% success rate and positive reviews. Aren't you just a scalper? Ah, you've grasped the essence of it. But can't you not say the unspoken out loud? Actually, I can also tell that you are not interested in the competition. What about making money? I'm sure you're interested in that. There's something I want to ask you. Tell me, do you want to watch the competition or make some money? I want to understand more about ways to make money. Aha, I knew it. Are your ways of making money legit? If you ask me, I'll definitely say it's legit, but if you ask others, their opinions might differ. A saying that goes, the money of those who dream of striking it rich are the easiest to earn. I wonder if you've heard of the martial arts 123 lottery. I'm actually the house behind that. Then you might ask, since there are no guarantees in gambling, how do I ensure that I only win and don't incur losses? Well, that's all thanks to this unique treasure that I possess, a D-Ting who can predict the future. This D-Ting is called Bao Luo. It used to be the pet of Lady Fu Xuan from the Divination Commission, and it was always by the Master Diviner's side. Under her influence, it gained the ability to foretell the future as well. Afraid she would be replaced by it, Lady Fu Xuan chased it out of the Divination Commission. I then eventually got my hands on it. Since getting Bao Luo, I have never lost no matter what kind of gamble I partake in. So as long as you are willing to invest some capital and join hands with me in the setup, I guarantee that you will be raking in profits soon enough. It's only because you seem like a kind and trustworthy person that I'm telling you this. If it were anyone else, I would have kept my mouth shut. Also, as the Realm Keeping Commission has been quite strict about things of late, I remember to keep everything on the lowdown. Once the investigation dies down, it will be our time to shine. Block spam. See you. You can look for me anytime you need something.
Are you here to watch our match?
No, we want to punch you.
This is our next opponent, Luca. Hello everyone, I'm Luca, and I come from Belobog. I'll be exchanging fists with you guys in the ring. I hope we'll be able to take this chance to become friends.
Belobog. Oh, I think Olgoi mentioned it before, but I can't seem to remember. What kind of place is it?
Snowy. It's a snow-covered city.
Oh, wow. I can't imagine that. I'm sorry. The Xianzhou Yaoqing doesn't have much artificial snow.
It's okay if you haven't heard of us. I'll make sure the whole cosmos remembers Belobog's name with my fists.
In that case, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, Su Shang used an idiom.
I'm the journalist who's reporting on Luca. It's fine. Just chat like you always do and ignore me. I'm just snapping shots for material.
Are you here to join the tournament with Mr. Luca?
I'm not really, right? I miss Coach.
Could Luca be the fighter that you've been training?
Sure.
The iron arm on this red-haired boy looks like it's got power. Definitely capable of taking down a kid with one punch at a time.
But we're not kids. The Cloud Knight's tactical creed is to complement one another and overwhelm with numbers.
That's called a united front. Got it?
My strategy. Sorry. It's my first time participating in the war dance. I'm the only one in my team, so I don't have any strategy to speak of.
It appears our otherworldly friend requires some enlightenment. How about this? The match is starting in an hour. I'll give you some real-life tactical pointers in the ring.
Sleepy Sushong, that's over the line. You were supposed to be our coach when we invited you here. How could you run off to the opponent's corner?
It's just, our friend from afar requires some assistance, that's all. Don't we Cloud Knights also earnestly help out and provide direction to the travelers we encounter on our daily patrols?
It'll be your fault if we lose.
Enough chit-chat, get back to your prep.
I appreciate it. Thank you, new friend, whose age I won't try to estimate. We're heading back to the lounge.
Luca's so scared.
See you in the ring.
So, the coach of my opponent for my first match is going to give me tactical advice in the ring? I am bewildered by the Shenzhou people's hospitality.
This one's very, very hospitable.
What a kind-hearted person.
This is your first match, Luca. You're bound to win.
Start the match against Little Gui's Support Association. What a name.
This is your first match, Luca. You're bound to win.
Luca, you're gonna be fine. You're the boxing champion of Belobog.
Good luck.
The Clown Knights. Aren't they just the Silvermane guards? I'm pretty confident of my odds against them. Except Mr. Japard. Luca, you're the best. You're not gonna lose. Go get him.
Luca, ready for your first match?
More or less.
I think more or less, maybe, perhaps, I'm ready.
Luca, have more confidence in yourself.
Maybe he'll get more confident as things go on. Wardance competition rules. The participants of the match will need to display their martial prowess to the utmost capacity and earn the support of the audience. The two sides will individually earn vibes based on how much the audience supports either side. This sounds familiar. Complete designated combat actions and achieve highlights during the match to gain a massive amount of vibes. The team gains vibes. The opponent's side's vibes get lowered. The opponent acts. It will also raise their vibes while lowering the team's vibes. When the participants' vibes reaches the maximum, the match will enter the super hype state. The participants who earn the audience's support will gain powerful buffs to win the match. This is Hopeless Masquerade. Achieve highlights during matches to accumulate vibes and enter the super hype state. Break enemy weakness to gain a massive amount of vibes. Arena environment increases break damage dealt by all allies by 200%. Sure. Oh, and we just get the team we get, I guess. Can't change team in newcomer debut.
Your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and I'm your good buddy Albert.
Well, a remote puppet of Albert is still Albert in my heart. At least he has his head.
Welcome
And his voice.
to the Wardance's knockout stage, brought to you live. Presenting the two corners of this match, we have the Lofus Cloud Knights, Lil Gwei Support Association. What kind of name is this? And representing the city of Bellabong, Lucas Strongarm. Between these two groups of contenders, who will emerge victorious? We wait with bated breath.
Come at us, Mr. Luca. My team will show you the prowess of the Cloud Knights formation.
You are not joining in?
Nope, I'm not about to suffer in pain. It's much easier being a coach. Of course, being a spectator is the easiest. Little Gwei's up there in the stands right now, watching us duke it out from her vantage point. Oh, she's such a baddie.
Hear that, everyone? Lil Gwei is somewhere in the audience watching us. Brothers, we mustn't disappoint our Lil Gwei!
Woohoo! For Lil Gwei, we will emerge victorious!
If I lose, those people dear to me will be disappointed too. Looks like we have to give it our all.
If the Cloud Knights fail, Little Gwei will be disappointed. If the Cloud Knights win, our friends from Bellabog will be disappointed. No matter the ending, disappointment inevitably awaits one party. Oh, welcome to the cruel world of competition.
For Lil Gwei, form up!
Let me remind you, on the Wardance stage, the atmosphere of the spectators is very important. Show off your flashy moves and make the audience cheer for you.
And an ally takes action. The team's vibes will increase. Tutorialize me again!
Do we still have the upper hand? Oh!
Small fry. Snap out of it.
Brothers and sisters, it's time for us to show off our stuff.
They certainly have the crowd behind them.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Complete designated actions and achieve highlights to greatly increase vibes. Break enemy weakness. An opponent's avatar blinks red. Taking action will increase the opponent's vibes.
Luca seems to be struggling to land a counter. What is Luca going to do?
Keep up! Naughty child.
Luca deflects the Cloud Knight's attack and turns the tide of the battle. The opponent strikes again. How will Luca react?
Let's see some sparks fly!
Pretty good crowd today. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it! Turn it up!
Nap time. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Everyone is screaming for Luca.
Matches enter the super hype state. Opponents will take 400% increased damage. Go get them.
Where's the applause?
Let's see some sparks fly!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Brothers and sisters, get it together. Little Boy is watching.
This... Why is there a fragmentum creation? Am I... hallucinating?
You must be.
Keep up!
Sagacious discernment.
Prime fresh shot.
Commencing support.
God.
Luca isn't able to deflect the Cloud Knight's attack. Been down once again. The mode is not leaving any openings for Luca.
Turn it up!
Naughty child.
Ready to lose yourself?
At least they're all weak to
You
Electra
can fight it,
in
or
this
rock
round.
with it!
Nap time.
Enemy targets detected. Come, let's steal the winning blow. Don't give him another chance. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Sagacious discernment. Pillory of time.
Looks like Little Blade Support Association is ready to end this match once and for all.
No. Can it...
Hey, Code!
Luca's been knocked...
Then, should I go up there myself and defeat you guys for him?
Ugh, of course not. Come, let me show you how it's done.
Use Tactical Codex to aid Luca during the match and nullify the opponent's offensive effectively. The current Tactical Codex effect is, after using an ultimate, your action advances forward by 100% and weakness break efficiency increases.
Right. Where's the applause?
Let's see some sparks fly!
Pretty good. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Keep up!
We have the upper hand. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Luca's a miracle knight.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Where's the applause?
Let's see some sparks fly!
Justin, just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks for the support.
Naughty child.
And the winner is Luca Strongarm!
With lots of support from other people.
Who would have thought a rookie challenger like Luca would win? But how much further will he make it? Stay tuned.
Something feels off. What is happening to me?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I feel a little strange. I just saw those Cloud Knights grow fangs and claws, like they were demons.
Hey, show a little sportsmanship. You've already won, so what's with the insults?
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I just feel like everything I'm seeing is a hallucination.
Are you too stressed out? When I was younger, every time before the day of exams, it also seemed like my textbooks grew fangs and talons, as if they were demons.
Your situation is clearly different.
If you're too stressed out, how about a bottle of Sweet Dream Soda? This is the Cienjo version of Soul Glad, and it helps you sleep better too. Grab some Sweet Dream Soda. A sweetness that's bound to last.
What's with the sudden product placement?
I was in charge of outsourcing Soul Glad's ads during my 6th internship period. Some of it might have turned into a mechanical reflex.
Luca finishes the Sweet Dream Soda in one gulp. His face gradually becomes a bright red again.
I feel much better. I'm very sorry if I said anything rude just now. I really think those Cloud Knights are a cut above the rest.
Excessive compliments can seem disingenuous if overdone, pal. We're just your typical rank and file.
In terms of martial prowess, the average Cloud Knight appears to match even the most elite Silvermane squads.
Your praise is making me all confused now. Wait, could it be that we're actually pretty strong?
Would be news to me.
Those Cloud Knights said they were just ordinary soldiers. They were tough as heck, and yet they're just the Luofu's most ordinary fighters. Eurylo 6 has been isolated from the cosmos for so long that I'm clueless about things everyone else takes for granted. Forget strength. Even the gap in everyday knowledge isn't something I can get past overnight. But no matter how wide that gap is, I must wield my fists. I must fight, and I must win. Right now, Lady Bronya, Master Oleg, and Zila, all the people who stayed in Belobog are working day and night to keep it up and running. Mr. Japard placed his faith in me, entrusted me with the chance to represent Belobog. I cannot disappoint him. Any of them. I must offer nothing less than victory. So, I would like to officially ask you to be my coach.
I thought I already was. I've never done this before, why me?
Because you're strong, and you know plenty of strong people. When you were pretending to be my coach in the last match, you were a great help. I want to bridge the gap between myself and this world. Trailblazer, will you help me?
Don't blame me if you lose.
Thank you, coach! I'll do my best to keep up and train seriously.
Such a burning friendship. Don't do this to me, guys. My camera, it's getting wet. And the shot, it's getting blurry.
I think she needs some windshield wipers.
Luca, I'll do everything I can to assist you. You'll both become the most legendary coach and fighter team there is. And I'll create a special feature that will finally bag me that permanent role.
Oh, man. Miss Carmela, why is your dream making me tear up too?
Enough about me. I'll brief you on the rules for the next match first.
All the contestant lounges have been outfitted with such tactics boards. Luca, you're an experienced athlete. I'm sure you are familiar with this. Yep, but Belobog tactics boards are a little shoddier than this, not as technologically advanced. They are all the same when you use them. Let's use this tactics board here to give you a simple brief on the Luminary Wardance's itinerary. This is the schedule chart for the Wardance. The final target of the tournament is the defending ringmaster of the Ringmasters Challenge Arena, Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yanqing. Before you challenge Yanqing, you must defeat ringmasters across each arena. The ringmaster of this face-off match is Miss Topaz. If you want to challenge Miss Topaz, you need to earn enough points from the knockout matches. Obtain knockout match points. The goal is to challenge Miss Topaz. Defeat these knockout match opponents and obtain points. Next contestant, Luca, should choose a desired opponent. Okay. Fantastic botany and where to find them. Just like her name, she believes in action first and talking second. Those who like to trash talk with their opponents will be disappointed, for she is as quiet as a potted plant in the ring, and her response scarce. Next opponent is called Fantastic Botany and where to find them. Sounds like quite a character we have here. What? More training? It's always more training. Come to think of it, our hometown doesn't have many plants, but after coming to the Lawfu, it seems like there are fantastic botany everywhere. Aren't the plants in the competitor's photo a bit too fantastical? The atmosphere suddenly becomes more abundant. Don't worry. Look, the organizing committee has specially marked them. After inspection, the team did not use any plagues author's powers. Everything is safe, legal, and compliant with competition regulations. I honestly don't have much experience dealing with plants. Let's hope this match goes smoothly. Ah, but now I can do my own teams, so things will hopefully go smoother. Achieve highlights. Yes, yes. Defeat enemies to gain a massive amount of vibes. Enemy summons continuously refresh. Destroying summons will make the enemy lose a set amount of HP. Allies' follow-up attack damage increases by 100%. After launching a follow-up attack for every 15 enemies hit, unleash Raging Wildfire on all enemies. Okay, so we want follow-ups, we want ice. Do you give me trials? You do. I was thinking, Hatta. I mean, as characters we have never used, we may as well bring them too. Well, you want me to bring her, so I will. Sure. Tactical decision. Lee, as Luca's coach, you can use Tactical Codex to aid Luca during the match. During the match, you can actively use Tactical Codex to actively counter opponents' attacks. Recommended Tactical Codex have been marked for you. Use them first. After the next time characters use the ultimate, the action is immediately advanced forward. Yes, that's the one we just used. All allies gain early reveal, lasting for 2 turns. During the effect period after every attack, attack all enemies that have been hit 1 time and inflict the startled debuff on them, increasing damage taken by 5%. Yes, yes, sure, sure. We don't know what this is. Dear spectators, welcome back to the Luminary Wardance Knockout Match Arena. The 2 sides in this match are Luca's Strongarm and Fantastic Botany, and where to find them. The organizing committee assures that Fantastic Botany and where to find them is not at all utilizing any Plague's Author's powers, nor are they directly afflicted with Mara. They just look a bit abundant. Please watch this exciting bout without fear. Hi, hello. These plants of yours are pretty. I never knew that botany could be used for combat. Probably because there isn't much flora around where I live. Hey, it's just friendly banter before the match. Even if we're opponents, you don't have to be this wound up, do you? Why are you so insistent on talking to the plants? You are a plant? I thought you were a human just like me. Never mind, let's have a dialogue with our fists. I guess I don't need to read tactics before battles, considering they keep being explained right in the battle. Anyways, I don't know if we ever used Jade before. I mean, I did when she was released in the trial stages, but I'm not sure if we ever got to use her in the story.
Relax. Patience is my middle name.
Make a single ally become the Debt Collector and increase their speed. After the Debt Collector attacks, deal minor additional quantum damage to each enemy target hit and consume the collector's own HP. When Jade becomes the Debt Collector, she cannot gain the speed boost effect and her attacks do not consume her HP.
Don't let me down now.
Collect some debt for me, Hertha.
Nothing major.
To my heart's content. May song bring us victory. The harmony will soon play in unison.
Allow me to see you off.
What are you looking at? Huh?
Your lifespan ends here. Death murder life.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Time to twirl!
Time for a lesson. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
It's been a long time since we saw Hertha fight, I think, also.
Time to twirl!
Gotta miss the time to twirl.
We have a deal.
Deals quantum damage to all enemies, and this unit's follow-up attack damage multiplier increases.
There's no backing out now. For me, or for you.
What's the matter? Eager for some more self-inflicted misery? Time to twirl! So, who's the little backstabber here?
Right.
Use Tactical Codex to aid Luca during the match and nullify the opponent's offensive effectively. Who is Luca?
Souls shall embrace. Tonight, the stars echo because of me.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Thanks, coach.
Maybe you can keep it down?
Time for a lesson.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Bending the rules, are we?
Time to twirl!
What are you looking at?
Bloom.
How appropriate.
Repay.
Time for
for a lesson.
Your vibes are at max. The match enters super hype state.
Let's settle this.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now, for me or you. Self-inflicted misery.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Who's the little backstabber?
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Time to twirl!
Things are just dying constantly.
Lose some, win some.
This match has certainly taught me something new. To think a plant would wreak so much havoc. You're going to completely ignore me, eh? Apologies. I can't be talking as a plant. This is my belief. Alright, I hope you get your wish and grow up to be a plant soon. My spectating friends, quickly use your cheers and applause to overwhelm the awkward air in the ring right now. I just can't take it any longer. And then, offer your cheers and applause to our most excellent fighter, Luca Strongarm. The first knockout match comes to a triumphant close. How do you feel, Luca? Not bad. I'm starting to get into my groove. Lee, how does it feel, being a coach? Pretty chill. Spoken like the legendary galactic baseballer. We have time to take a short break. Let's return to the lounge and decide which opponent to fight next at the tactics board. Yeah, I'm on a roll, so I've got to keep my momentum going and score more wins. Plants, what's next? Owls? Hope we get to beat up Albert. Iron Shield, Gigantus Shieldus. This man with a hard to pronounce name may not have an iron will, but he has an iron shield. His competition slogan is, "You may shatter my will, but you cannot pierce through my shield." The next opponent is called Gigantus Shieldus. That doesn't sound like a person's name at all. Maybe it's a fake name. Maybe in Belobog there are many fighters that will give themselves weird names as well. Like Luca Strongarm. No matter how flashy their names are, only true strength matters when you step into the ring. And let's see if his iron shield is tougher than my iron arm. Counter enemy attacks. Gain a massive amount of vibes. We want Clara and Yunli. And the game agrees. Where is... Because Shieldus of my own. There. Dear spectators, welcome back to the Luminary Wardance Knockout Match Arena. The two sides in this match are Luca Strongarm and the Iron Shield, Gigantus Shieldus. Am I hallucinating, or are you really carrying a shield from the Silvermane Guards? I bought this from a flea market and felt like it was suitable for creating my personal brand. Iron Shield, Gigantor Shieldus. His shield is gigantic. You find that advisable. So your name is actually a pun. That's awkward. That's right, isn't it a genius? Let's just start fighting. No genius here. Have an ally launch counters to attack enemies and trigger highlights to gain a massive amount of vibes. When your team's vibes reach the maximum, it's the same.
We're in trouble now.
Suddenly there's 5 of him.
Melt! Descend to Earth!
Here stands the Silvermane God!
Yes, you!
Just give it up!
This is just gonna be a counter fest, because the enemies are also gonna counter all the time.
Right on time.
Here stands the Silvermane God!
Lead through clouds!
Just give it up!
Yes, you!
Not a step back!
Descend to Earth! Right on time.
Here stands the
I'm barely getting a turn.
Strike! Melt! Lead through clouds!
Just give it up!
Yes, you!
Not a step back!
Like, Clara has not gotten the move yet.
Silvermane God! Not a step back!
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Here stands the Silvermane God!
I'm not afraid of you.
There she is.
Eliminating threat. Stay back, Clara.
Let's be friends.
Not a step back!
Is that all?
Here stands the Silvermane God!
Within the self, not the sword.
Just give it up!
Right on time. Yes, you!
Just give it up!
Right on time.
This is very silly.
Just give it up!
Right on time. What are you made of? Slap! Severing mountains!
This ends here.
Melt! Descend to Earth!
Not a step back!
I need to be brave.
Annihilation.
Finally, Clara also gets out her ultimate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command.
Here stands the Silvermane God! Just give it up!
And we are over. Right as we reach super hype. I spent one whole year conceptualizing my personal branding, Gigantus Shieldus, and I even sacrificed my training. I can't believe I still lost to your iron arm. If you spent the time you used on conceptualizing those lame puns on training instead, you might actually have won. But if I do that, then I wouldn't be able to create an impactful personal branding that sticks. If I cannot successfully promote myself, what good is my strength? Personally, I think the media in developed regions like yours wields too much influence. So many people develop misconceptions similar to yours. Stop obsessing over lame puns, hype, catchphrases and personal branding. Train hard and fight harder. people will naturally remember your name. And consider the star back in my home world. Trust me, buddy. Things that rely on hype only stay popular for a few months. Fame earned through one's fists lasts forever. What an exciting speech! I declare the winner of this match to be Luca Strongarm. Tournament points maxed out.
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitters leaderboard to confirm our ranking.
Director Topaz is so skilled. She won't hurt other contestants, right? Nah, she never would.
Attention, all visitors. Travelers who have lost any belongings should stop by the Visitor Service Center for retrieval.
Okay, I thought that was another bird I could fly around. That's a book I will never read.
But... oh well. Hey, looks like I've got enough points! How about it, coach? Let's get ready to challenge some powerful opponents!
Alright, back to the lounge to prep for the match.
Okay, time to get fired up! Let's head back to the lounge.
Tactical beverage.
Already a few matches have gone by in the blink of an eye. Have you gotten used to the situation, Luca?
Yes. Yes, I have. But the hallucinations are getting stronger. Could there actually be something wrong with me?
Could this be what they call culture shock?
Can culture shock really cause such strong hallucinations?
It's possible. There was a scholar from the Intelligentsia Guild who wished for an audience with the erudition, no matter the cost. But he went mad the instant he laid eyes on Noose. Ooh, the minds of organic life forms are very fragile.
You're starting to scare me now. Good thing I've got plenty of youth left to burn. I can't falter now. The next match is gonna be crucial. And my opponent is... I guess you can call her an old acquaintance.
I guess you could say she is an old friend of his from back home.
Yep, me and the IPC brass, super old friends.
Aw, Miss Topaz is the cutest among the 10 stone hearts. I like her.
No offense, Miss Carmela, but I'm not keen on the IPC. They nearly turned my home into an asset that could be bundled and sold.
Mr. Luca, the IPC is a megacorp. It's easy to pin labels on people, but at the end of it, everyone we meet is living flesh and bones, with feelings. I'm also an IPC staff member. Do you hate me too?
I spoke out of turn. Please forgive my rudeness, Miss Carmela. You're right. You're right. I should find out what kind of person Topaz is for myself.
She has a pig. Surely she can't be that bad.
Mr. Luca, the IPC is a megacorp.
You're right.
I'm right. Dun dun. Begin the first face-off match. Where you rip someone's face off.
Topaz, the IPC's participating representative. Honestly, I don't really hate her. I heard she was the one who granted the time extension. Maybe she's not so bad after all. But I have a certain instinctive wariness of those bigwigs from the IPC. No, I can't let that fear control me. If she's my opponent, I will let her witness our strength. I can't lose to her.
Luca, are you ready to fight?
Born ready.
I'm ready.
I'm also ready to record some footage.
Inflict weakness break or defeat enemies to seize their performance points and gain a massive amount of vibes. Ho ho. I will not say no to that proposal. You obtained a tactical beverage. You can equip tactical beverages here. Select a suitable tactical beverage before a match to gain the combat buff. After using an ultimate to attack. Blue Bull. Hahaha. After using an ultimate to attack, increase the ultimate damage taken by an attacked target by 12%, attacking up to 4 times, lasting for 2 turns. Every target defeated by allied characters. The character regenerate energy.
Next in the ring, 2 competitors with a deep-seated rivalry. The atmosphere is already charged with tension before the first punch has even been thrown. You can feel the fireworks are about to explode. In the blue corner, representing Team Bellabog, Luca Stronga. In the red corner, it's the liquidation specialist of the Inner Astral Peace Corporation, Topaz the Debt Retriever.
I'm assuming Topaz will also not fight herself, because I don't think she had a boss battle model.
Who would have thought the people of Eurillo 6 would start making waves in the cosmos? It's a pleasure to see you here at the Wardance.
I'm really looking forward to this match too, Miss Topaz. This is a great opportunity for us to showcase our Bellabogian pride to you.
It's been a while.
Long time no see. I wasn't expecting to see you here. I hear you're Team Bellabog's coach, which really surprised me. The Astral Express helped mediate Bellabog's debt previously, and now you're assisting them in the Wardance. When a child is growing up, they need to learn to find their own footing in the world.
The Bellabogians have always lived under difficult conditions. We children already knew our path forward long ago.
A lofty proclamation. I harbor no ill will towards Bellabog. I merely wish to see if, after evading that debt crisis, the people of Bellabog can truly stand on their own. If we rely too much on the charity of major influences to help us overcome hardships, they will never truly become free, but rather remain a servant under the illusion of freedom.
The people of Bellabog have never been servants!
I apologize. Just speaking my mind. It appears I've ruffled some feathers. Time to get on the stage, Luca of Bellabog.
You said it! Let's go!
We may not call upon the Emperor Lord's might, but that doesn't mean we'll go easy on you.
Decided to play your ace, huh? Let's kick things off with you!
Better to make no move than wait for your move.
Scorch Onslaught. deals fire damage to a single enemy. Oh, we have used you in the story, I remember.
Let's add more seasoning.
We are just cooking here.
Those who can knock down Luca, I'll be sure to give you an excellent score in your performance evaluation.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the
Welcome to the cooking pot.
Roll, people, for our performance evaluation.
I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
Something offensive. Really do.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Time for a buzz.
Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
Oh, we have a drink and a cooker.
Legendary.
Very fitting combination.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Jordan is coming in hot. Get there, Luca.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Everyone is screaming for Luca.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Your subordinate forces have almost been whittled down. Looks like Topaz is preparing to take to the field herself.
Oh.
Not like I have a choice. If you want something done properly, do it yourself.
Madam.
Huh? Ah.
Huh? What did you just call me?
It appears Luca is dazed all of a sudden.
No, it's nothing.
So much for a Topaz combat model.
Topaz. No, my hallucinations are getting worse.
Looks like it's time to get serious.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Destined for oblivion.
Actually, I think this is a new Cocolia match too, because I don't remember this thing. IPC Team Leader Illusion. An International Peace Corporation senior staff member with a minimal rank of Project Team Leader. The Mac Day Drive belongs to the IPC. If damaged, its repairs fees have to be paid out of... Okay. Oh! They really are just illusions, huh? They probably hit as hard as the real thing, though.
Little more heat.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Tremble before my power.
Time for a buzz.
My back.
The eternal freeze will bury you.
Coming in hot. Get there, Luca!
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
This combat needs This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Tremble before my power.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed.
Everyone is screaming for Luca!
Hey!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That's not enough yet.
You fight well, Mr. Luca, but it's time to end this game of playing house.
The opponent has stepped up their offense. They are probably trying to end it quickly so they can get off work early.
That makes sense, yeah.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Again. Freeze to death. Feel the freeze.
Again. Back.
It ain't over.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
It's better to make no move. More seasoned.
Time for a buzz.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Free will, or was it fate?
I mean, they are barely doing any damage anytime they do attacks, so I'm not really too worried.
In the mood for another beating?
Apologies, but it looks like this match that should have been yours will end here.
Hopefully I didn't say that too early.
Will bury you. Judgment of eternal winter.
Strong. She wasn't even using her full power just now.
Are we all frozen
Cornered
now?
by Topaz. Be able to turn the tide on his precarious predicament?
Please give me a turn.
Luca, get it together. Throw a punch. Keep moving, Luca. The boxing champ of Boulder Town can't fall here.
I feel like I was cheating, because Acheron was definitely on 1 HP and got hit a few times.
It too shall fall.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
This combat needs This is double speed.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. I weep for the departed.
This might
It too shall fall.
end things.
And the winner is Luca Strongarm! Team Bellabog has proven its superiority and defended its honor. What a roller coaster of emotions.
Unbelievable. Isn't that Snowy Owl an IPC employee? Why is he getting so sentimental? Luca, you fought well. Victory is yours.
You pulled your punches, Miss Topaz. Do you think so little of me?
I don't think she did.
You're mistaken. For the 10 Stone Hearts, going all out is something we only do in life and death situations. This is nothing but a casual spar. Best that everyone emerges unscathed without a scratch. We don't want the IPC's protective gear sales to take a hit now, do we? You took the win. Have more faith in yourself. This was a hard-earned victory.
Maybe that owl is a hallucination as well. Oh, if only.
And with all due respect, it was you who underestimated me, right?
Of course not. I wouldn't dare look down on one of the IPC's legendary employees.
You peg everyone with an IPC job title as one of their lapdogs. You think we've sold our souls and become servants for profit. Don't deny that. I know that look all too well. The IPC doesn't need fleeting, intangible goods like souls. They only want profit. My home and Bellabog aren't so different. We are all struggling to eke out an existence in this merciless universe, hell-bent on living long enough to touch happiness. And the messengers of the Amber Lord gave me that chance. Just as I, on behalf of the IPC, am giving you that exact same chance. So, you understand now? We have much, much more in common than you think, Luca. I hope that Bellabog can find the strength within to lift itself up. Now, you've left your city in hopes of getting the cosmos to notice you, and that's certainly admirable. But in this cosmos full of selfishness and malice, are you truly prepared to face even greater crises? Whether you are or not, I wish you the best of luck. Keep it up, and keep winning matches. I've had my fill, so I should be leaving. I have a lot of negotiations to attend to back on the Lofu.
Miss Topaz, wait.
Hmm?
It wasn't my intent to look down on you. I believe anyone striving to survive is truly remarkable.
Don't take it to heart. Isn't it a tradition to trash talk each other before a match starts?
Congratulations to contestant Luca for advancing to the next level. Congratulations to Luca for winning this match, and thanks to you, his coach Lee, for accepting this interview. To the journalists who have arrived at the site, please situate yourself appropriately, maintain your distance, and get your questions ready according to procedure. We are now ready for Coach Lee to answer some questions from journalists. Please keep your responses brief. Front row, first from the left. Please ask your question. Camilla, Inter-Astral Peace Entertainment. Firstly, congrats on both you and Luca, Coach Lee. It was a thrilling fight. Thank you. I've noticed that Luca's strongarm is on a hot streak, something he eventually used to gain the upper hand and oust his opponent. But we've noticed that midway through the match, Luca appeared somewhat dazed, like he's experiencing hallucinations. Regarding this hallucination, I wonder if Coach Lee has any comments. Hallucinations aren't all that bad. Athletes do plenty of image training in their regiments. As far as I know, some even train by visualizing themselves to fight mantises that are as tall as them. So it's not entirely a bad thing for Luca to see hallucinations during fights. Imagining different opponents, how they will strike, and how you will counter them. These are all common occurrences. Luca has long been accustomed to such situations, so everyone needs to not worry. See, thank you for your answer. Later on, I noticed Coach Lee making a tactical change, and it is because of this change that Luca won. Is there anything you can share regarding this? It's all about opportunity when you revise your strategy. It's all about precise timing when it comes to tactical adjustments. This is the clash between coaches. Coach Lee is amazing. Alright, that's it for your questions. Coach Lee, please choose another journalist. I'm a journalist from Weekly Wenchun. Our company adheres to the principle of protecting our personal privacy, which is why I can't reveal my name. Feel free to just call me that tabloid journalist. First off, congratulations to Luca on the win. I am an OG Luca fan. Thank you. I'm actually less interested in the tournament than I am in Luca. I hear that Luca and Lady Topaz met on Jarilo 6 and share some history. I'd like to ask Coach Lee, how do you see their relationship? Please remove yourself from the premises. Immediately. Why so heated? Might I remind the tabloid journalist to pay attention to your interview etiquette? Calm down, I have another question. Someone saw Luca and the lady who calls herself boss of the moles share a room. How does Coach Lee see this? Please remove yourself from the premises. Someone's getting upset. The chance for any more questions is over. Thank you, Coach Lee, for your insightful answers. Today's Q&A ends here. Media personnel, please leave the area in orderly and civil fashion. Sorry, little gooey. The latest edition of Lofu's Sports Illustrated is out. Let's see what exciting news is in store. Revenge of the rural boy, 10 Stonehearts knocked out in surprise loss. Contestant Luca maintained his frontal assault throughout the first half of the match. However, all of his punches were easily deflected by contestant Topaz. The shift happened in the second half after Coach Lee set up a new strategy. Contestant Luca changed the tactics behind his attacks and went for a more coordinated start, trying to win through rapid attacks. At the end, contestant Luca scored more valid points and won by points. Underdog triumphs, tactical brilliance key to victory. In a tense match where the odds seemed stacked against Luca, a timely tactical shift by his coach turned the tide and averted a potential crisis. This event underscored the importance of not only the contestant's skill, but also the coach's ability to think on their feet in top-level competitions. As we look forward to more thrilling matches, the synergy between Luca and his coaching staff promises to deliver even more exciting performances. Investigating Luca, unveiling the financial web behind the boxer, tabloid journalist. In an in-depth investigation, our reporter has uncovered a startling truth. Contestant Luca's sponsor is none other than the Interstellar Peace Corporation. This revelation involves multiple vested interests and is likely to be shadow banned. For more details, readers are encouraged to subscribe to the latest issue of Weekly Wenchun. These journalists really will sensationalize anything and everything. Gotta watch my words next time. Getting off to such a great start in his first face-off match should give Luca a confidence boost. Although Luca's hallucinations have been getting more and more intense, I have to think of a way to stop them. Luca has his own supports now, and this is wonderful news. Luca should be back at the lounge now. Let's take a walk nearby and look for him. Come join the Lucky Wardance raffle. All prizes are official Wardance merchandise. They are all unpopular items except the special prize. Are they really official goods? Why are the colors so rough? Would you like to take a look at our special prize? The limited transcendental flesh wounded version. If you miss it, you won't find this bargain elsewhere. It's just an old model that you've repainted, and you're masquerading it as a limited item. And this wounded version. Hey, there's a story behind this wounded version. It was taken out of the Hule capture set. Just look at how realistic it is. It's just sloppily painted, no matter how you look at it. Oh boy. A red hot boy has some moves. He has. Didn't you say it was guaranteed win? It's an L.
My hallucinations are getting worse. When I was fighting Topaz, do you know who I saw?
Yeah, you screamed it out loud.
I saw Madame Cocolia standing at the other end of the ring, summoning blades of ice aimed at me.
Maybe the Supreme Guardian is watching over you.
How's that watching over me? Raining down a hail of ice on my face? That really hurt.
Oh, I know! It's gotta be some IPC baddie dressed up as the Supreme Guardian so you would hesitate to attack Topaz!
There's a break coming up, so there won't be any fights. Luca, you can use this chance to rest and recuperate.
I do need a break. I'm not actually an Iron Man or anything. Speaking of which, Pitch Dark the Great, what are you doing here on your own? Where'd Svarog go?
Svarog said he needed to do some data sampling. He asked Hook to wait for him here and not disturb Luca. Hook has been a goodie and waiting here alone.
Data sampling? Forget it. It's not something I should be worrying about.
We should probably worry about it.
Coach, I think I need to get my symptoms looked at. But where can I see a doctor on the Xianzhou?
Let's go to the Alchemy Commission. I know someone there.
Please, if you don't mind. I hope they're as good as Natasha.
Meanwhile, Linksy. Lee, please help me out. Can you take Luca to the Divination Commission? I don't think he knows the way. Alright, but why? And we are going somewhere else right now. No problem. But why does he need to go to the Divination Commission? It's about Igor. Can you let him know? Divination Commission said that the jade pendant we brought them is actually a jade abacus. You should know what that is. It contains Igor's records. I think Luca would definitely be interested. I'll wait for you at the Divination Commission.
What does the Divination Commission do again?
Divine things.
A simple explanation would be that they are the Information Technology Department on the Xianzhou. They are mainly responsible for predicting the future.
Predicting the future? I guess they're kind of a big deal. At first I thought she was a little awkward, but I guess she just doesn't like socializing. What should we do first? See a doctor or go to the Divination Commission?
A doctor can wait. We don't want to keep Lynx waiting too long. Let's go to the Divination Commission.
Actually, I'm not too sure how long it takes to see a doctor. Let's meet up with Lynx at the Divination Commission first.
I wanna go too! I wanna go too!
What did Svarog say? Pitch Dark Hook the Great isn't allowed to disturb Luca.
This lounge is so small and boring. I can't show off my moves in a tiny place like this.
Yeah, can't even dig through the ground like a mole.
Then, Pitch Dark Hook the Great, shall I take you to Arum Alley to eat yummy food? Have you ever eaten a song lotus cake that chirps?
I've never eaten it before. What's that? If I can taste this Sunblotter's cake, I'll make you the mole's grand captain of gourmet discovery!
Thank you, Pitch Dark Hook the Great! Let's set off right now.
Miss Carmela is such a kind person. She could get along with Hook so quickly. Okay, Coach. We should get going too. Look, Lynx is over there. Quick, let's go see her.
One 101010 is the way.
Sure.
Luca, you're here. I had a strange encounter. I was at the plaza watching people play cards, and I met a kind-hearted girl. She said she could help us repair the jade abacus we brought. But she was just called away by a few diviners and still hasn't returned.
She left you here alone?
Yeah, isn't this girl a bit much?
I'll go call her back over.
Could you? There are too many unfamiliar people over there. The girl should be just over there, playing some game with other diviners.
Oh boy, I wonder who could it be.
President Ching, you're getting better and better! You're probably slacking off at work playing this game, right?
You're one to talk, setting up endless scenarios in the Divination Commission.
So it is you, President Ching.
I'm sorry. I was too engrossed playing. I didn't notice the time.
Isn't this the Nameless? You're super popular in our circle.
Thought it was famous in even outside your circle.
That's not the same. We Pathfinder fans definitely admire you more than others outside the circle.
It's the Pathfinder fan circle.
We heard that you relied solely on the Pathfinder to overcome the Heliobus possessing the Master Diviner. That's definitely the highlight of the Pathfinder since its conception 300 years ago.
The truth of that incident probably wasn't reported.
Many of the diviners here were there. You can't hide it from us.
Okay. She and I have some things to take care of. Play with you next time.
No! You guys can't leave!
Gosh, you scared me. What do you want?
It's not every day we meet a Pathfinder legend. We can't let you leave that easily. You have to play around a Pathfinder with me, or I won't let you take President Ching away.
Oh boy. Holding her hostage, huh?
I'll do anything it takes just to have a match with you.
Just play around with her. I doubt she'll let go of this chance to boast about it.
So, mini games?
Let's play around!
Have a round of Pathfinder.
You ready to have a match with me?
Maybe.
Sure, lightning quick.
Oh, this game. I remember. Enter the movement commands for the Ingenium ahead of time to guide it to leave the maze in a set number of moves. So. Probably wrong. Because I did something for every step, but it probably goes... No. Like this. Yeah, okay. So they brought this minigame back?
They don't call you a legend for nothing, Nameless. You solved my riddle in a flash. Pathfinder. Once you play, you'll forget about hatred, love, and life itself. In the Divination Commission, we play such a magnificent, bold, and fiery game.
Satisfied now? Then we'll be off. We'll come find you tomorrow if we're free.
Hold on! Recently, our Pathfinder Circle has also been organizing a major event, taking advantage of the momentum from the Wardance. Not just for those on the Lafu. Plenty of our like-minded brethren on other Xianzhou ships have also come. You may have seen our ad we put out in the papers. You should join if you're interested. If you join up, our first major event will be considered a wild success.
I'll participate if I have time.
Fantastic! Looking forward to it!
If I have time.
Who would have thought that you'd be so immensely popular in some weird circle?
That's just me.
Is this the friend that you mentioned, Luca? Pleased to finally meet you. I keep seeing you in the news. My name is Qingche, a diviner from the Divination Commission. Miss Lynx has told me everything. She also said she found some rare antique that she hopes I can fix. At first glance, I knew it was a jade abacus, and an old model from centuries ago, too. Out of curiosity, I accepted the job to restore the data inside it.
You actually accepted a job without resistance?
Nothing gets past you. You know that the Master Diviner has returned to the Yuchui on business? Before she departed, she left me with a mountain of data, spreadsheets, and even more data and spreadsheets. My eyes were seeing stars. Now that such an opportunity has fallen into my lap to restore an important historical document, strictly speaking, taking this job doesn't count as slacking off. And I might even get to unveil a fascinating tale. Why wouldn't I take the job? And I've actually already restored part of the information. But Lynx said that you have to be the first one to look at it, because the owner of this jade abacus is your idol.
She's right. Thank you, Lynx.
Let's play the recording then.
Trust me, with your skills, you'll surely make a name for yourself if you join the Interstellar Circuit. Prize money, fame, things others can't achieve in a lifetime, all within your reach.
Well, he also has an iron arm. And red hair.
Of course, I'd be thrilled to win, but what I truly hope for is that people will listen to my post-match speech.
I know what you're thinking. I've heard about your home's plight. Honestly, many worlds have been attacked by Nanook's Mad Legion, so I must remind you, the audience paid good money to watch a thrilling show. They're not interested in your words of woe and weal. Igor, you sure are a miracle. For a competitor hailing from a frontier planet to get into the final at Pier Point, it's something only a handful have achieved. So cheer up a little.
I'm just a plaything for their entertainment. Look at what I've had to do. Severing my perfectly good arm, and replacing it with an IPC prosthetic. All to make the matches more dangerous and thrilling.
Oh. That's gruesome.
If Mom saw me in this state, she would be heartbroken.
If your mother saw the prize money you won, she'd understand.
Can my prize money buy me an army?
Or my arm back?
If you want to buy a mercenary army outfitted with standard gear, you'd have to defend your champion's title at least 20 times, and accept countless endorsements. Can you last that long? In your home?
This story, got much heavier than anticipated. Igor left his home planet before the Antimatter Legion invaded. When he participated in all the fighting tournaments across the cosmos, he would address the audience with a speech after he won, hoping that would raise awareness about the Antimatter Legion and save his planet.
He really was an extraordinary person.
Alas, the cosmos is infinitely vast, easily drowning out one planet's meek cry for help. Sorry. I shouldn't have spoken so flippantly about a fascinating tale earlier. It's all right. This is a chapter in history that's already happened anyway.
Regardless, to be able to hear Igor's actual voice after 7 centuries makes me more than happy.
This section of information doesn't mention the Xianzhou Alliance at all. I wonder how he fought his way to the Luofu.
I guess we'll discover more as the tournament goes on.
Anyway, this is all the content that's been restored so far. I should be able to salvage some data, but I'll need a couple of days. Perhaps the subsequent data will be able to tell us why he arrived on the Xianzhou. We'll contact you if there are any new findings.
Maybe we'll find out if he sold more of his hands.
I'll stay at the Divination Commission for now. There are some other matters I have to handle besides restoring the Jade Abacus. I'll try my best to restore the data in the Jade Abacus, but it'll take some time.
I feel dizzy. Let's hurry up and see a doctor.
Oh yeah. Almost forgot that.
I'll stay at the Divination. I'll try my best to restore the...
Whoa. This is the Alchemy Commission? This whole place is a hospital? Can it get any bigger than this?
More familiar faces. This isn't really a hospital, but a research institute.
Wow, cutting-edge medicine. You must really be something to bring me straight here to get treated.
A few patches should do the trick.
Oh, isn't that Miss Sushang? What's she doing here? Miss Sushang! What a coincidence! I guess you have a problem too?
What sort of greeting is that? You're the one with the problem.
Sorry. I mean, are you here to see a doctor too?
No, I came here to help my Cloud Knight co-workers get medication for their bruises and swelling.
Sorry, I went too hard on him.
It was a fair match, so no one's to blame. Actually, we should be grateful to you. They were so impressed by your abilities that they said they wanted to train harder.
We meet again. Who is this beside you?
Foreign visitor from Belobog.
Hello, I'm Luca, a friend of hers. I'm from Belobog and a contestant in the current Wardance.
Belobog. Apologies, I'm not familiar with the name. Regardless, welcome to the Luofu, Mr. Luca. Are you here for a consultation?
This might sound weird.
Interesting. Let's run an imaging test first to confirm that your brain has no organic issues. A fighter's bound to run into such problems.
Maybe someone hit your head.
Huh? What's it got to do with anything organic? I thought mechanical parts were fine in the tournament.
Not that organic. It means, how do I explain this? It means that the brain is broken.
Ah! The brain is broken?
Don't worry. Now that you're at the Alchemy Commission, I'll do my best to find a solution. Hold still and don't move. 3, 2, 1.
Cheese!
We're not taking a photo.
We need to remove your brain. Sorry, dude. Getting a mechanical one fitting to your arm. There's the problem. No brain.
Cauldron Master, what do you see? Is there any hope for me?
There's a huge shadow in his brain. Could it be...
I'm too young to die, Doc.
Don't worry, Luca. Let's stay positive and focus on the treatment.
I'll do it. I'll stay positive and defeat the demons of this illness.
That shadow looks a lot like my hand.
Look, you're still making the V sign. I told you it's not a photo. From the exam results, it looks like there's nothing wrong with your brain. Mr. Luca, have you been eating anything unusual lately?
Yes.
Let me think. I ate some of the local delights when I got here. Song lotus cake, chili oil beef waffle stew, scale gourd spring water, mung bean soda, spicy diced chicken, garlic infused pork. After the tournament officially started, my diet has been pretty much the same. Brown rice, corn, buckwheat, boiled chicken breast, boiled beef shank, poached fish, boiled prawns.
Are we feeding livestock here? Mr. Luca, don't be afraid to tell me. Is she mistreating you? I will make sure you get justice.
Of course not. I have to watch what I eat during a match. I can't be stuffing myself with junk.
Your appetite astounds me. But it seems you didn't eat anything that might affect your brain.
Oh, right! After the match with Miss Sushang, I drank a bottle of Sweet Dream soda. But I think I was already hallucinating before that?
Sweet Dream soda. I think I understand what's going on. It's not unusual to be anxious when you're far away from home. When your nerves were thrown into disarray, the Sweet Dream soda you drank intensified it. That drink has a fair amount of memoria in it, intended to make dreams more vivid and pleasant. But instead, it caused your anxiety to be amplified, eventually triggering serious hallucinations.
Sorry, I didn't understand a word you just said.
It's all right. There's no cure for such a symptom.
You're doomed.
What I mean is that you don't require medication. Just stroll around the La Fu more and take in the barrage of new sights and sounds. Stop drinking Sweet Dream soda and your symptoms will disappear in a few days.
Stroll around the Lo Fu more. Don't drink Sweet Dream soda. Okay, I've got it memorized.
All 2 points.
I'm suddenly reminded of something that might help alleviate your symptoms. Please wait a moment.
Something that can help alleviate my symptoms.
Lady Lingsha said that these medical patches are very effective, but we're fighting again tomorrow. Will it be enough?
Thought you guys were eliminated.
We were, but we've been revived. You guys didn't know? The Wardance has a popularity revival rule. If eliminated contenders or teams garner enough popularity votes in online polls, they can participate in the repechage and re-enter the ring.
So, Miss Sushang's team is really popular then.
It's all mainly thanks to my good friend, Little Gui. All she has to do is tap a finger on the internet, and our popularity votes will blast through the roof like a comet.
You mean like a rocket?
You know what I mean. Anyway, it's all thanks to Lil Gui's hard work that I, Sushang, am back in the fight.
Not bad at all. A friend that you can rely on is the most blissful thing in the world.
Mr. Luca, come take a look. This is the tusk fur treatment that I've prepared for you.
The what? I mean, I love it, but the what?
Whoa, what is it? Touch it, touch it!
It's saying more in German.
Oh, it's too cute! Oh, you're just like a strawberry bun! Little sweetie!
Please stay calm, Sushang.
Never! I can't stay calm in the face of such cuteness!
This is a tuskfur of the Xianzhou Juming. Warm, sweet, not for consumption.
I mean, by the name, it's a tapir in some ways, right? So, a dream eater?
Oh, it's pretty cute. But how can it make me better?
The tuskfur is a creature that subsists on memoria. Hugging it while you fall asleep can raise your sleep quality, treat insomnia, and relieve anxiety and depression. And the tuskfur loves strong memoria. The more depressed you are, the more happy it'll be. Isn't that right, little fella?
Sounds great. How much?
Don't worry. This tuskfur is a personal pet of mine. I can lend it to you for this treatment, but you have to take good care of it for me.
I can't thank you enough. All throughout my journey, I've received so much help from the Alliance. I will definitely repay everyone.
You two! You guys have something important to attend to later, right? It must be awfully tiring lugging this cutie pie around, right? Right?
It fell asleep. Are you trying to take our tuskfur?
What? Can't I touch it just a little? You all go take care of your stuff. I'm about to head back to the Sky Splitter to deliver some meds to the team. As a Cloud Knight, I always help out and do at least one good deed a day. I can take this tuskfur to the lounge for you. I'll just hold it for a bit. I swear. I won't steal it.
We'll never see it again.
That's fine by me, Miss Sushang. You can also come play with it anytime you want.
Oh, yeah! Thank you, Mr. Luca. Come here, cutie. Adorable little Tusky, you're so cute. I could just gobble you right up.
Not consumable.
Aw, she's acting just like Zila did the first time she saw a real plains bear.
Looks like the tuskfur not only regenerates rationality, it also destroys it. Now that would make for an interesting research topic. If there's nothing else I can do for the both of you, I'll be on my way.
Thank you for the tuskfur. I will treasure it and shower it with love. You go back first. I'm gonna take a stroll along the streets. Looks like the Alchemy Commission should have given you a prescription as well.
Woohoo, you don't like me anymore.
That doctor advised me to walk around the town and see more of the sights. If I can walk along the streets alone for a few more times, I might be able to conquer my fears of the big city. After all, I'll have to be like Igor, competing all over the cosmos for Belobog in the future. I can't keep getting spooked and hallucinating all the time.
Well, but we need your hallucinations. So characters that can't fight normally as bosses can be bosses.
The streets in this big city all look the same. I just want to enjoy a cup of tea. Why is it so difficult? Isn't this a great opportunity to practice asking for directions? Let's ask this guy.
Oh, good.
Excuse me, little bro. I'm not sure how old you are. Can I call you little bro?
Are you talking to me? If you're not one of the long life species, then I guess we're around the same age. Is there something you need?
I'd like to ask, how can I get to the Sleepless Earl?
Go straight until Starwatcher Avenue. Keep to the right, and you'll see a storyteller performing on your way. That's where the Sleepless Earl is.
Thanks, little bro. Really sorry for the trouble. It's my first time visiting another civilization.
It's normal to feel a little uncomfortable when you're so far from home. If you need any help, just ask. So, where are you from?
I'm from Belobog. Oh, we've only recently re-established connections with the cosmos, so you might not have heard of it.
Belobog? I've heard of it from others. No wonder your metal arm looks so awesome. Master, you must be here to compete in the war dance, right?
Master? Ah, you flatter me. My name is Luca. I'm here to compete in the war dance. I hope to make a name for myself by successfully challenging the ringmaster of the Xianzhou Luofu, so that everyone will know the name Belobog.
What a coincidence.
You want to challenge the ringmaster of the Luofu? You want to challenge Yanqing? It seems like our stars are aligned.
You're also here to compete in the war dance? Are you also here to challenge the one named Yanqing?
Sure.
I guess, as a warrior, I always have to keep challenging myself.
So you say.
Yeah, I agree. Warriors have to keep challenging themselves and strong enemies. If you stop moving forward and get scared by the enemy in front of you, all past battles become meaningless.
These Yanqing did not lie.
To be able to represent the Xianzhou Luofu, this Yanqing must truly be a legendary fighter. I'm not feeling so sure of myself now that I think about it.
I feel the same as you whenever I stand in the ring. Although I am confident in the skills that I've honed over the years through my hard work, honestly speaking, there's always that nagging uncertainty about how good my opponents might be. It's like fear sneaks in and messes with my confidence.
I've got a little trick that can help you conquer your pre-match anxiety. Find an empty place and scream the name of your opponent until you truly believe that you can beat the enemy you fear.
What an interesting trick! Okay, I'll give it a go. I will be victorious. The last one standing in that ring can only be me.
I, Luca, will definitely win. I will defeat Yanqing.
People staring.
Come on, let me hear you shout. Let's pump ourselves up.
Me too?
Come, shout with me. I will defeat Yanqing.
I will defeat Yanqing!
Just go with the flow.
Yanqing won't defeat me!
Yanqing won't defeat me! Hey, you're right! All that shouting made me feel much more confident.
See? Wasn't lying. Although I haven't seen much of the world, I do have a lot of experience fighting. I hope this helps.
Thank you, Luca. It's late. I have to go prepare for my match.
Oh, my friend, you haven't told me your name.
You can call me Lung Feng. In the Xianzhou language, it means an icy blade. May fate bring us together again, Luca.
Well, now he definitely did lie.
Lung Feng. Now that's a really cool name for such a cool person.
Is Luca back yet? Let's head back to the lounge and take a look.
Such a little thing, bursting with so much wondrous ability. Xianzhou is certainly full of surprises. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. Haha, you sure learn quick. I hacked this Tuskier and took a nap just now, and I dreamt I was fighting a battle that felt super real. It was against a giant cockroach 3 meters long. Could this Tuskier be used for combat training? Meh, 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 meh. Really? Let me try. Maybe it's because I'm sick and that somehow I triggered the Taspia's special trait. Maybe it doesn't work on you. I don't know. You should give it a shot. The Taspia stares at you blankly, looking like it's about to doze off. Goodbye. One can experience hyper-realistic battles in a dream just by hugging it to sleep. What kind of Penaconian daydream is this? Meh meh meh. Hold the Taspia in arms and enter the dreamland. Pick up the Taspia, sit on the floor, and close your eyes. You are ready to experience this fabled dreamscape combat training. A slight problem though. You aren't sleepy at all right now. And even if you are, you can't possibly go to sleep under the eager gaze of your friend Luca, can you? Something's off. A sudden wave of drowsiness hits you, and your consciousness starts drifting away. The Taspia sure is a wondrous creature. Wardance Dreamscape Training. Participate in Dreamscape Training to issue challenges against higher difficulty ringmasters. Every time you pass a face-off match, you can unlock new Dreamscape Training. When in Dreamscape Training, you are unable to obtain vibes through actions. Only by performing highlights can you gain vibes and enter the super hype state. Complete Dreamscape Training challenge targets to obtain training rewards. Okay. Good to know that that exists. Just by talking to Taspia? Yeah. Okay. That just looks like more battles on top of the battles we are already doing. The break is over. Contestant Luca, are you ready to compete? Can't wait. Let's get this started. Hold on. Let's look at the opponent information for the next face-off match first. It's... oh. Boothill. The ringmaster of this face-off match is... Boothill? This is a dangerous opponent. Let's take it slow and start with the knockout matches to gain enough points. Okay, so we need to do one, and then we can either choose the other one or that one, I guess. Well, I want to definitely do the pig. Trotter Battlefront. A rare summon class contestant in this competition. Though she cannot summon the Doomsday Beast nor the Starcrusher Swarm King, you should not look down on her, for Trotters can defeat many an opponent with cuteness. Our next opponent is the Trotter Battlefront. This team name certainly does evoke an image. Pretty cute. Trotter? They don't sound very strong. Don't underestimate the Trotters. That's right, never underestimate your opponent, no matter who they are. Back when my master used to train me, one of the exercises was catching Trotters with my bare hands in the backyard. Haha, I never thought it would come in handy. They say one shouldn't stoop to the level of a Trotter. Today I'll have to make an exception. Let's go. Defeat enemy Trotters to gain a massive amount of vibes. I see what's going on. A healer would be nice. Feint attack. After next time characters use the element actions. Oh, that's the same you already said. Oh, that's the new one. Line weight. Applies burn, shock, bleed, and wind shear on all enemies, lasting for 2 turns. causing all enemies to immediately take action. Trigger the damage of time effects. Interesting, but not right now. West Rock Super Drink. Every target defeated by allied characters, the characters regain 3 points of energy. Dear spectators, welcome back to the Luminary Wardance Knockout Match Arena. In this match, the opposing sides are Lucas Strongarm and the Trotter Battlefront. Hope the Trotters are alright. Why do you need to bring so many Trotters to compete? My impression was that Trotters aren't really built for battle. Because I'm weaker than Trotters. Such confidence for such a strange confession. Trotter trainer. Right, then let's begin our battle. Trotter brothers, go forth, swallow up Luca. Knockout strategy. Defeat the Trotter before it escapes and trigger highlights to obtain a massive amount of vibes. Just a scared.
Evil must be gone.
Heaven's Search. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
I'll play the bad guy.
Allow me to see you off.
Let's be friends, shall we?
Goodbye.
I sense a storm. Heaven's Search. Celestial dragon. Quick! Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Good omens. Fight as one.
Heaven's Search. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise! I wish not to use the strength. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. I sense a storm.
Don't move, okay? Let's play hide and seek. 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer? Why don't you stay and play for a while?
What does soul support do anyway? Increases allies' crit damage and advances forward the action. Okay.
Let's pick it up a notch.
Heaven's Search. Celestial dragon. Quick! I wish not to use the strength. Heaven's Search. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise! Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
We're just feeding cakes to dragons today.
Heaven's Search. Rise!
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
The times are changed.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Wait, that's a giant trotter. It's a stronger physique than regular trotters. Seemingly well fed.
The dead return!
Awaken, dormant skin. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Break. Heaven's surge. Heaven's surge. Rise.
Welcome, customers. Let's play. Can you find the answer? 1,000 wonders to raid. Finest one. I'll go easy this time.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Break.
Sorry, my trotters. I was unable to bring you guys a win. The trotters surround the trotter trainer, as if saying, it's okay, you've done your best. Carry on our hopes with you, and keep moving forward, Luca. Trotters look at Luca with doe-eyed expressions, their gaze full of heavy responsibility. The Trotter Battlefront is suddenly trying to get everyone to catch some feels. How did the plot suddenly take a twist like this? Did I miss an episode? Yes, thank you all. I'll definitely keep advancing, and I won't disappoint the Trotters. Wait, what? Why, you suddenly getting fired up? Never mind. In conclusion, the winner of this match is Luca Strongarm. So, who is the mystery battle we can now do? Special invitational match. Oh, but for no points. Just knockout pod it. Contestant Luca, Coach Lee, greetings to you both. I am representative of the organizing committee for this year's Luminary Wardance. May I ask if you have time right now? What is it? Contestant Luca, we have an invitational match challenge for you from another contestant. Contestant names is Shojin. We will send you his info shortly. What's an invitational match? Yeah, I wanted to ask that too. You may be unfamiliar with our competition format, so please allow me to explain. Please stop talking so I can read. Please. You may be unfamiliar with our competition formats, so please allow me to explain. This year's Luminary Wardance features not only the traditional knockout and face-off matches, but also special bouts known as invitational matches. But simply, during the process of the Wardance, contestants have the right to send challenge invites to other contestants for a one-on-one duel. Now this is an opportunity to get my name out there and get my ranking up. Of course, there are also great risks involved in failure. Challengers who are unsuccessful will be immediately disqualified from future events. It is common for contestants to refuse such challenges. If someone challenges me, does that mean I can challenge other people too? Unfortunately, this is a supportive privilege offered only to lower ranked contestants to provide them with more opportunities to compete. On the other hand, being challenged is a recognition of your strength, contestant Luca. I don't know if that's fair or unfair. Alright, I'll take a look at the files. Furthermore, I have been asked by Miss Topaz of the IPC to extend an invitation to collaborate with you. An invitation from Topaz? Collaborate with the IPC. Shall we ask what this is about? My instincts are telling me not to deal with people from the IPC. Very well, I understand. Mr. Paz indicates that she would like to meet with you both in Aurum Valley. Whether you are willing to work with her or not. That's all the information I have for you. Good luck with your competition. Parallax's Vision. Sure. Our opponent, Shojin, appears to be a fighter using Shianso ancient martial arts. His combat history suggests he is not particularly formidable. You should be able to take on this challenge with confidence. Understood. Still, I never underestimate an opponent. Also, are you sure you won't reconsider partnering with the IPC for business? It's not entirely off the table. I'm not sure. I personally don't want to agree to it, but I don't know if it's wise to refuse it outright. I'm leaning towards declining this business partnership, but whether I refuse or agree to it, it seems right to give a response in person. Coach Lee, can you head over to Aurum Alley with me? Always. Good to see you again, Luca. Lee. Hello, Mr. Paz. Even though we are acquainted, I had formally expressed my intention to collaborate with you through the committee. The Strategic Investment Department would like to hire Luca as our brand ambassador, working closely with him across our entire product line. This role would boost Luca's visibility. Luca's strong arm could become a name featured on billboards throughout the cosmos. Then, Belobog, as the hometown of a superstar, would certainly attract more development opportunities. This endorsement benefits both Belobog and the IPC. Is the IPC really that generous? Well, the IPC isn't exactly generous, and I'm certainly not running a charity. It's purely a mutually beneficial business deal, nothing more. May I take a moment to think this over, if that's okay? Take all the time you need. This invitation is offered in the spirit of mutual benefit and goodwill. I hope you can set aside your previous impressions of the IPC and build deeper trust through this collaboration. Sorry, but I have to decline your generous offer. Your trust appears to be precious, and you are not willing to give it away to the IPC lightly. No, Mr. Paz, I deeply trust your intentions. Having clashed against you before, I can confidently say you are trustworthy. But my initial reason for competing was to showcase Belobog to the entire universe. Partnering with the IPC might make me doubt the purity of my actions. While I trust Mr. Paz's intentions, I'm not sure if Belobog is ready to accept the IPC's offer, or how we should accept that offer. I can't make a decision right now. Thank you for your honesty, Luca. If you change your mind, feel free to let me know anytime. Oh, by the way, I heard you accepted the challenge from that fighter, Shuo Jin. Are you referring to the invitational match? What brings this up all of a sudden? Just a heads up from an observer. Be careful. That guy has plenty of dirty tricks. Thanks for the heads up. I'll keep that in mind. Coach Lee, we should head back to the lounge now. Well, that was quick. Dirty tricks. I've come across some fighters who like to rely on dirty tricks in my days in the ring, like one guy who always snuck laxatives into his opponent's drinks. Better keep an eye on your water bottle then. Haha, Coach, I'm counting on you to keep a close watch. Are you two really joking right now? Luca, we've got a serious situation. What's going on? Take a deep breath and tell us slowly. I've brought a newspaper from the arena. Take a look. Luca meets 10 Stonehearts in secret. His secret thunder exposed. A good citizen accidentally filmed the Luminary Wardance star contestant Luca Strongarm secretly meeting Topaz, a high-level executive of the Interastral Peace Corporation's Strategic Investment Department in Orem, LA. Experts suspect that the IPC's show of goodwill to Luca this time is yet another trap by them to deal with the Charilos 6 problem. Taking IPC money, hero or hypocrite? Let's be unbeguiling. Manifestly real. Most of the star contestants in the Wardance ceremony have some business dealings with IPC for endorsement, but none are as shamelessly two-faced as Luca. He crafts this image of an anti-IPC hero while happily pocketing their dirty money. Only a bunch of fools would still see him as a hero. Beloved sports star exposed as IPC lackey. Insiders have disclosed that Topaz was once in charge of Jarilo 6's debt issues, while Luca was a key member and top fighter of the underworld illegal organization Wildfire on Jarilo 6. It is not hard to imagine that during her handling of Jarilo 6's debt issues, Topaz came into contact with Luca and subsequently recruited him as an IPC mole. Check online. There's a lot of buzz about Luca being an IPC puppet. It's causing quite a stir. Apart from the fact that the content might be fabricated. I just met with Miss Topaz less than a system hour ago. How did they get published so quickly? This article was written within a system hour. The Shianzou's advanced technology. I wouldn't be surprised if they have something like a rapid drafting machine. It's impossible. There are multiple interviews in this. There's no way they have an automatic interview machine that can instantly do all the interviews. These reports and interviews were clearly not whipped up at the last moment. They are the result of a pre-mediated malicious report. But they didn't know about my meeting with Miss Topaz, did they? Couldn't possibly be Miss Topaz behind this. No, it's unrelated to Miss Topaz. The IPC has no reason to do this. The person behind this has likely departed multiple versions of the report and was just waiting for the right opportunity. If you hadn't met with Miss Topaz, they probably would have opted for a different report. Luca, did you make an enemy? Why else would someone go to such lengths to do this? How could I have possibly made an enemy? Oh no! Could this be the dirty trick? What do you mean? Mr. Pass mentioned that our next opponent, Shuo Jin, is known for using dirty tricks. This must be his doing. What should we do next? Honestly, there's no good way to handle the tidal wave of public opinion. I'll try to find someone to debunk the rumors, but the speed of debunking always lags behind lies. He's counting on that to drown you in public opinion. So annoying. But it doesn't matter. As long as I can defeat Shuo Jin fair and square in the upcoming batch, the spectators will all see that everything that he said was a lie. Luca, things might not turn out the way you hope. Once a negative perception sets in, it's difficult to reverse it. Alright, don't be too pessimistic, Miss Carmella. I'm not so easily overcome by dirty tricks. Everything will work out. I need some air. I'll be back later to discuss this. It looks like contestant Luca needs some time to clear his head. Let's wait for him here. Meanwhile, you think you can bring me down with mere rumors? Ridiculous. Are words tougher than fists? Look, isn't that Luca over there? It is Luca. I was actually his fan. No way, being a former fan of Luca is basically like being a cyber criminal. Are they talking about me? He's noticed us, keep it down. Oh, his anxiety is growing again. I didn't think Luca would be someone like this. Luca showed his true colors. I knew Luca was up to no good. Look, that's definitely Luca. Looks like a decent guy. How could he be scheming behind the scenes? I don't think he's bad, just a bit naive. He's from a small town and has a background in martial arts. Probably not the most cultured. Naive is just as bad. What's the difference? Friends, have I wronged you in any way? Why speak so harshly of me? Oh no, he heard us. Run. Don't run, let's just talk. Luca should hurry and quit the competition. Isn't that Luca over there? Really? Did you hear about that incident? I heard. It was unexpected. Why is everyone discussing me? What exactly did I do wrong? Did you hear about what happened with Luca? I never thought Luca would be like this. Luca has fooled us all. Luca, Luca, Luca. Luca, 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 Luca. Stop, everyone stop talking, stop. Oh no. Must be the hallucinations acting up again. Luca, how much money did IPC give you? Tell us about it. I haven't taken a single cent from the IPC. I refused their offers. The Strategic Investment Department has always been coveting Belleborg. Luca, were you planning to take advantage of this opportunity as well? Nonsense. I have never been disloyal to Belleborg. Sadly, no one will believe you. They will only believe the truth I convey to them. Are you Dwarjin? Nice to meet you for the first time. We'll probably meet again on the field. Unless you plan to bow out gracefully now. I won't drop out, and people won't keep being fooled by you. I'll prove myself on the field, and they can judge for themselves. No, most people simply adopt others' perspectives as their own. If everyone says you are vile, then they'll believe you are vile. Sure they do. Prove me wrong with your fists, the only way you know how. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
You deserve to be called a hero? IPC lackey. Liar! Just withdraw. Virtueless.
The harmony will soon play in unison.
Don't get cocky now.
Hallucinations. Yes.
It's okay tonight. Souls shall embrace tonight.
The stars echo because of me. Rise up into my world.
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Oh, that was a waste. Didn't look at the HP of that enemy.
Receive divinity.
Keep patching me up.
You, eternal sleep is the dead return!
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Small fry.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Don't get cocky. The punches decide. Step out of it. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Nothing major.
Lend me your strength.
Small fry.
May song bring us victory, harmony and unison.
I'll see you off.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Don't get cocky.
I hope for an end to...
The punches decide. Yeah.
Punches have decided. Luca, I just came to say hello, and you attack me without honor? Scared to fight me fair and square in the arena? Must you resort to these dirty tricks? Exactly! Luca, why aren't you playing fair? It's obvious that you are using dirty tricks to provoke me. How did it end up being my lack of sportsmanship? Jordan is the one who got injured. How would it be him taunting you? You guys even reasonable anymore? Luca, how do you feel? I'm hallucinating again. This time it's pretty serious. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission. Don't go. He has no honor. He ambushed me. We haven't sorted this out yet. Exactly. Let's sort this out before leaving. Make way, or do you need to discuss this with my baseball bat? I'm not a contestant and I'm not bound by your morals. It's him who wants to argue, not us. Why are you yelling at us? Everyone, let's just disperse. Let's drop it for today. After all, as a responsible martial artist, I shouldn't be entangled with insignificant individuals. Thank you, Coach Lee. Lee and Luca, here you are. Luca, has the tusk beer been helpful to you? Thank you. That tusk beer has been helpful, and my sleep quality has improved a lot. But today I had a very strong hallucination. After reading that article, I can't stop overhearing people discuss me on the street. Later I found myself slipping into a hallucination and ended up in a fight. Don't worry, it's just the mental stress causing neurotic exhaustion, further intensifying your hallucinations. Rest here for a bit. Being in a constant state of pre-competition tension isn't good for your health. It feels terrible. It seems like everyone misunderstands me. I try to explain, but they won't listen. What is there to explain? Those who initially believe in you don't require your explanation, and those who are determined not to believe won't listen to your explanation. Are we just going to let the public opinion slander like this? Public opinion. Like the smoke in this incense burner, drifting with the wind. The wind shifts, not all of it blowing against you. You might think everyone around you is talking about you because you are near the Sky Splitter arena. But looking at all of the Lawfu, most of them would not know an Outworlder boxer participating in the Wardance. Years ago I faced rumors within the Lawfu Alchemy Commission and had to travel far with my master. Those issues have dissipated into thin air over time. Now I've returned to the Lawfu to oversee the Alchemy Commission. Do you mean I should simply fight well in this invitational match and prove myself with my skills? I believe this is the best way you can truly handle rumors right now. How are you feeling now? Better? Get back and prepare for the match if you are feeling better. I feel much better. Thank you, Cauldron Master. If only rumors could be dispelled with with incense. Enough with the jokes. Get back to training for the match. Show that rumors spread on what you are made of. Mr. Paz, what are you doing here? I heard your bout with Shojin was starting soon. I thought I'd come by. Mr. Paz offers her assistance to help you handle the trouble caused by Shojin. We are responsible for this mess, and there's no need to involve IPC. If I accept your help, Mr. Paz, I owe you a favor. It would be hard to say no to you later about any business matters. Don't put it that way. I'm not just helping you for your sake, but also for IPC's reputation. If you were merely spreading rumors about you, I wouldn't get involved. But this controversy should not taint IPC. My intervention is completely justified. And I certainly wouldn't use a favor to coerce you into doing something you are uncomfortable with. Rest assured. Thank you, Mr. Paz, for your consideration. However, I abide by my principle. If I owe a favor, I must repay it. Someone once told me public opinion is like incense smoke, drifting with the wind. Just wait for the wind to change, and all the rumors will dissipate. Once told you, like 10 minutes ago. Right now, I need to prove myself with my fists in the ring. Alright, I understand. I won't insist on you accepting my help. However, I may offer a piece of seasoned advice. The quickest way to clear the smoke is to put out the fire. You're right. All storms pass eventually. But waiting takes time, and time is costly. I'm off now. Should you change your mind, remember to call me. Luca, I think you should have accepted Mr. Paz's help. Coach Lee, what's your take? That truth will reveal itself. I'm sorry, I can't be as optimistic. Don't worry, Miss Carmela. Let me secure a victory, then we can discuss the future. Make sure you win. Inflict weakness break on the enemy boss to gain a massive amount of vibes. And we only get Luca. Scary. Dear spectators and friends, welcome to the Luminary Wardance Invitational match. In this match, the two opposing sides are the Rising Star, Luca Strongarm. And I'll introduce the Inheritor of Shianso Ancient Martial Arts, Shojin. Luca, just withdraw. Luca, we don't want to see you win. Ah, Luca has been subjected to some baseless hostility from a segment of his fans. But no worries. I'm confident Luca will demonstrate his true capabilities in the competition today. Go, Luca! Baseless accusations. Absolute nonsense. Albert is definitely with IPC. The fact that he still speaks well on Luca despite the controversy proves that Luca is just an IPC puppet. I used to think Albert was a decent character, but it turns out he's just another IPC stooge. Ah, if I continue to defend you, Luca, I might end up implicating myself. You're on your own. Georgian, I don't want to waste words with you. Let my fists show everyone. Am I, Luca, just an IPC puppet, or am I a true fighter? Hahaha, IPC puppet. I won't bend to your intimidation. After today, you, Luca, will be utterly disgraced. You were lucky that you got me in that ambush last time. I'm gonna fix you up real good this time. Luca, just withdraw!
Just getting started.
He's the one who's playing dirty. Why is the entire stadium cheering for him?
Step out of it. Small fry.
I can't believe Luca's still continuing with the match. Give up now. Don't taint Wardance ceremony. Luca using underhanded tactics is truly disgusting. Fight well, Shojin. Give Luca a good beating. My body feels so heavy. My stomach hurts, and I can't swing my fists anymore. I need to rest.
Don't get cocky. The punches decide. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
I've never seen someone as audacious as Luca. Go home, Luca. You're not welcome on the Lawfu. What are you even doing here? I spit on you. Everyone hates me. Should have just quit. I'm so tired. I want to go home.
Oh, you got. Step out of it. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
This is not ending well, is it? Unless there's a twist. Luca, keep your head straight. Figure out why you're here. Don't let them affect you.
The punches decide. Give up. Let's see some sparks fly!
You rascal! You've got helpers outside the ring now, do you? Rigged! 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 You fight hard, don't you? Under immense pressure, Luca triumphs over Shojin in a thoroughly satisfying triumph. Let's give a round of applause for the winner, Luca! Rigged, 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 rigged! Thought this Wardance was supposed to be fair and just. Who would have imagined there was such rigging? Fought fairly and won. This isn't rigged. There's no rigging. Stop spreading falsehoods. Dear spectators, this isn't rigged. I was simply outmatched and could not withstand Luca's iron fists. I'm sorry to have disappointed my supporters. What act are you putting on now? Iron fist to flesh. Just thinking about it hurts. Luca hit too hard. How can someone be so cruel? Can we call the Cloud Knights and have the Realm Keeping Commission arrest Luca? Exactly. Can't let him get away with this. I won the match fair and square. How did it come to this? Luca, it's not safe to stay here. Go quickly, and I'll deal with this. Alright. Let's all calm down. No need to get upset. How about this? I'll sing a song for everyone. A cover of Sway to My Beat in Cosmos. How does that sound? Lee, you and Luca need to watch out. What's wrong? Don't scare me. I saw some news on the net and I had to tell you about it. There are mean comments and rumors about Luca all over the net at the moment. People are saying that he took a bribe from the IPC and was specifically sabotaging the local Shion-So competitors. They say that you are hurting the honor of the Shion-So people, that you are IPC dogs, and some have even said they'll hire professionals to come and teach you a lesson offline. It's all very terrible, basically. That's the internet for you. I know, but you have to tell Luca to maintain a positive attitude and not let these rumors affect his performance. He's the man who took Zhang Shang's hopes of victory on his shoulders and kept fighting all this time. I hope that he can see this tournament through to the very end. Thanks for the support. I'll let him know of your thoughts. I won fair and square, but why did things turn out this way? Someone online claims that Jarilo 6 is an extinct planet, but aren't the people of Belobog living well? They're saying I'm a stowaway, using a fake identity. Hey, I entered the Shion-So properly through the Skyfaring Commission customs. Some even say I used to be part of the Annihilation Gang. Right, Miss Carmella? What does the Annihilation Gang do? Never mind, you don't have to answer, as the name tells me it's nothing good. There's a comment claiming my hand was chopped off by a swordmaster from the Shion-So, so I got my current prosthetic specifically to challenge fighters from the Law Fu. Such jokes are not funny at all. Luca, stop looking at these. It's not helping your current state. The best thing to do now is to put down your phone. I understand. I know I should take everyone's comments lightly. I can't pretend nothing happened. Some of my supporters briefly defended me, only to face backlash online. Back in Belobog, I never realized that winning a match could hurt so many people. When we are all together at the arena, everyone indeed cheers for the winner. But outside of the arena, especially online, not everyone is happy for the winner. After all, being continuously successful can be seen as arrogance to some. That doesn't mean everyone wants to see you fail, Mr. Luca. There are supporters for you. Online, unfriendly voices always seem particularly loud and harsh, overshadowing the supportive voices. Moreover, if you could redo today's match, would you choose to lose to Shuo Jin, just to avoid these grating voices? I would never pretend to lose to anyone for any reason. That's right. What you should do now is get your spirits up and win more matches for those who are still supporting you. Miss Carmella, Coach, I'm going to start training for today. Truly, Luca's strong arm. Not only did you take on your opponent's punches, but you weathered this wave of public opinion too. It's Mr. Paz. Welcome. Great to have you here. Hello, Miss Carmella, Lee, Luca. I came to check on how Luca is doing. Just checking in. Not just for that. I'm here to deliver an invitation to Luca for an event. An event invitation? Riding on the momentum of the Wardance, IPC plans to hold a small product launch event here on the Skysplitter. It would be an honor if Luca could attend. Wouldn't that just validate the online rumors? They've been smearing me as IPC's lapdog. My invitation could solve this headache for you. We've signed a new ambassador, who will make an official appearance at this product launch. Luca showing up at the event, but not as an ambassador, would dispel baseless speculations, and soon the rumors will dissipate. By the way, I brought you a new combat prosthetic as a gift. I noticed some slight malfunctions in your iron arm during the last match. Probably wear and tear. No longer suitable for use, I presume. You refuse to take IPC money, which troubles me, so I had to bribe you with these little favors. But don't bring up anything monetary. It's sensitive. Make sure you gear up and get ready for your next match. It's getting late. I still need to prepare for the launch event. Farewell for now. Mr. Pass, wait. Why are you helping me solve these troubles? Your Jarilo pride is as cold and hard as a rock in the snow. Are you trying to figure out what plans I've got? No, not at all. Thank you, Mr. Pass. I respect those who can't be bought, or rather, everything related to Belobog is under my project, and I have to consider its long-term interests. Pick whichever reason you want to convince yourself. See you tomorrow.
Don't spread it around. These are all insider secrets. Strictly confidential.
The results are rigged. Brawn offer. Hey there, lass, what can I... Oh, I know. You're here to wish upon my marvelous muscles, aren't you? Ew, gross. Just look at these beautiful curves and solid lines, lass. Why would you ever call them gross? Hold, biceps, triceps, traps. Now focus on the form and engage the core. Alright, 10 more sets. Let's go. Unleash the power of muscles. Juhan has lost himself in the revelry of bodybuilding. I once read a scholarly discussion about paths. They postulate that there will always be mortals that, intentionally or otherwise, set foot on paths presided over by eons. These people are known as pathstriders. The ancients were frail. To overcome that, they trained to build their muscles, eventually gaining the power to bear heavy burdens and reshape nature. Now, you ever wondered what humans can achieve if they keep advancing on the path of the brawn? I doubt nature was reshaped by muscles. It seems your cognitive muscles aren't developed enough to appreciate the beauty of brawn. Rewrite the laws of the universe? Absolutely! If you push far enough along the path of the brawn, you could even rewrite the laws of the universe and reverse time. Is there really a path of the brawn in the cosmos? There isn't one yet. Why can't... But who can say for certain that there won't be one in the future? It's not impossible. Having honed my body to perfection, my muscles are now like a black hole that exerts a gravitational pull on everything around me. The stronger the muscles, the tighter the shackling. When this muscle gravitational field reaches its peak, I shall forge the path of the brawn and become the brawn offer. Since the muscle gravitational field has drawn you to me, I'll be glad to share the recipe for my special workout meal with you. This recipe is something that I've treasured for years. With it, you will be able to train while maintaining a diet suitable for bodybuilding, just like me. I want to embark on the path of the brawn too. Muscles always respond to the call of the bodybuilder. Once I pave the path of the brawn, your muscles will surely resonate with it too. So, make a wish upon my muscles. They will answer your call as will I. Tell me. The brawn offer will fulfill the wishes of every muscle cell. Ask away, for the muscle holds all the answers. You don't look very muscular. The bodies of the Shianzo people are built in a way that we eventually lose any muscle mass we build. Our muscles will gradually revert to their original state no matter how much we exercise, or so it seems. Nothing disappears for no reason, my friend, especially muscles. The truth is that they are all collecting quietly at the bottom of the path's ocean. Once the ocean is filled, the path of brawn will emerge. Just a while ago, I had a dream where a pitch-black, bottomless hole hung in the sky, and all the muscles that had disappeared were drifting into it. I believed that to be a sign of me ascending to the path of the brawn. Let's catch up another time. Don't slack off on your training. Remember, muscles will never betray you. Oh boy. Save me to pass. Lee, please wait a moment. You're finally here. Oh, you don't know how long I've been waiting for this. So, when shall we start? Huh? Who are you? Me? I'm just your average Pathfinder enthusiast. My name won't ring a bell with most people. You, on the other hand, are a legend in the community. Wait, don't tell me that guy from the Divination Commission didn't tell you about our event. Sheesh, I gave him a pass for being bad at chess, but he can't even do this simple task, right? I'm kicking him from the community when I get back. He told me, but I forgot about it. My apologies for the mix-up. As amends, why don't I introduce the event to you again? Those of us in the community may think the world of Pathfinder is a game. If you look at the gaming market as a whole, you'll find that Pathfinder ultimately remains a niche game. Why do you think that is? Because it's too easy? Impossible! The Hex and Hexers raised their difficulty. They're attracting more players than us. But the crux of the problem is that the community lacks an opinion leader. If you look at Celestial Jade, you'll see that Jinche is their role model for the average person working a wage. What about Ethereum Wars? Well, they have Silver Wolf, someone wanted by the IPC. Her name is known across the cosmos, even if it is an infamy. But Pathfinder, we don't even have a single prominent player to our name, except for the chess ghost. Heliobi? Just forget about them. Don't let the iron fist of the Ten Lords Commission chew us out again. It's you, the fearless trailblazer, the fame-forging altruistic nameless, the better who shakes the cosmos, and the custodian of urban cleanliness. Yes, that's me. In short, you're the Pathfinder community's only hope. If you play Pathfinder in a busy place like this, Skysplitter, you're sure to draw attention to the game. Sorry, but my match is about to start. Wait, don't be so hasty. Now, if you look over here, isn't it much? It isn't much, but they are all yours once the deed is done. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. Let me know when you are ready. I'll set up the chessboard for you. Oh, how does this keep happening? At least it's easy. Too easy.
Impressive. Impeccable precision.
Wonderful. Will I have to use my brain at some point?
Mechanism deactivated.
What do the blocks do again? Oh, they come up after you move over them once, right? That's not it, but let's just check what happens. Yeah, they do come up. Oh no, my brain. He's trying to make them harder. No, wait. I miscalculated. Still very simple.
Impressive. Impeccable precision. Mission complete. Nothing suspicious.
Guess that's enough for now.
If we lose, so be it. We can always start over again.
Welcome, both of you. Luca, I'm glad you could overlook the public scrutiny and join us for the event. The launch event is about to start. Powerful music plays. The host sways onto the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, elders and beloved community members, as a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening here in the Lawfu. I want to wish everyone a good morning, afternoon, and evening. I am your favorite host, Albert. The recent match between Luca and Shaw Jin likely left many spectators feeling outraged. How could the honorable and brave Shaw Jin lose to the cunning and deceptive Luca? It's simply too much to bear. Down with Luca! Avenge Shojin! Avenge, avenge, avenge! So today, under my arrangement, a rematch has been organized specifically for Shojin. The target, of course, is the notorious Luca. Strong Arm. What is this all about? Luca, get down. Get down! Get down! Everyone, please calm down. Coming up next is the warrior set to perform in this revenge play. The spokesperson for ARMS, Advanced Reinforced, Mechanized Suit, the inheritor of Shiansoe, Ancient Martial Arts, and IPC Product Ambassador, Shojin. Isn't Mr. Shojin opposed to IPC traditional martial arts? Why did he take on this mech endorsement? I remember seeing him livestream his skills, breaking IPC mechs with his bare hands. How is he endorsing IPC weapons now? I have no clue. How these two end up on the same side? What's the deal with this? Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. Some of you might find it odd to see me up here and think I'm just selling out for money, betraying the Shianso, but that's not true. When IPC first approached me to endorse this match, I refused. The Shianso ancient martial arts I've practiced diligently are a legitimate, intangible cultural heritage, whose effect in strengthening the body and 100 times superior to those of mechs, a rare treasure of universal civilization. Why are you standing there? You've been correct. Just blink quickly, Mr. Shojin. You wouldn't be able to see, he's wearing glasses. Ahem. You might not know that our martial arts tradition has a long-standing relationship with IPC mechs. So you might wonder, how do Shianso ancient martial arts connect with IPC? Well, this story goes back to over 2,000 years ago. Historical records show that the Intelligentsia Guild was once invited to help the Shianso during the Denizen of Abundance Wars. Back then, the wise men of the Intelligentsia Guild modeled their creations after the Shianso Arumaton, crafting 13 sets of powered armor and meticulously refined Arumaton combat techniques to aid the Shianso. This is the origin of the martial arts I practice. Regrettably, over the years, this tale of allies has been forgotten. This is why I am here today, to restore history and to bring it back. Interstellar Peace Corporation's mechs are also treasures of Shianso ancient martial arts. Who would have thought IPC's powered armor has such a deep connection with the Shianso? IPC's mechs and your martial arts share the same roots, don't they? Why didn't you mention this before? That IPC's money helps you remember? But you are telling us this now? Have you been fair to us, your longtime supporter, Shojin? Shojin scram! Shojin scram! Shojin scram! Everyone calm down. To prove that my words aren't empty, today I will put on this armor and demonstrate for all of you. Let's see if my every move seamlessly matches with this IPC's armor. Ladies and gentlemen, in the previous Wardance, I lost to Luca from Belleborg by a narrow margin. Coincidentally, he is here today, and I boldly challenge him again. Luca, would you be willing to enlighten me once more? Bring it on. Well said. If you refuse this challenge, you might gain infamy for fleeing the ring, and Shojin would use it as a propaganda. Is this Miss Topaz's way of solving problems? She's handed me the opportunity, and I need to grasp it firmly. Shojin, I accept your challenge. Alright, Luca decisively accepts the fight. Will Shojin be able to redeem his previous defeat, wearing IPC power armor and using his unique martial arts to turn yesterday's defeat around? Let's see. Inflict weakness break or defeat enemies to seize their performance points and gain a massive amount of wipes. Oh. That certainly is a team I'm very familiar with. that you want me to use there. Where is... Shojin, get lost! Big fat liar. Disgusting. Get your ass back to the IPC.
Target sighted. All units on alert.
Ah, my favorite martial arts. Summon more people.
Stay in step.
Like fireflies to a flame, until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
Fight to live!
Some value, I
The
suppose.
mood is set just. Let the show begin.
Existence is unity. Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Eternal sleep is not a dead return!
Set the seas aflame! I will fight to live!
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Set the seas aflame!
How is this possible? IPC's latest technology shouldn't be outmatched by your primitive technology. This must be rigged. It's rigged. It's IPC's rigging. Dear spectators and friends, Luca must have colluded with the IPC using some sneaky tactics to beat me. What nonsense are you talking about? Isn't it you who's colluded with IPC? Shojin, it seems this time the one to be disgraced is you. Seems the outcome of the match is settled. The winner of the match, the superstar in the spotlight, and the champion from Belleborg, Luca Strom. Next, we will unveil the new product that Interastral Peace Corporation is proudly introducing at this launch event. Mamitu 17 Pro Plus Combat Exoskeleton. Yes, the model that Luca is wearing right now is our newly developed product. Luca, raise your victorious arm and show it to everyone. Hold on, how did this turn into my prosthetic launch event? Yes, Mr. Pass? Mr. Pass, where did you go? How did this turn into his launch event? Isn't this supposed to be my event? Mr. Pass, this isn't what we agreed on, is it? Firstly, this is neither your nor his event. This is a product launch for IPC. Secondly, everything is exactly as agreed, Mr. Shojin. This event belongs to the winning product. Topaz, you treacherous, ruthless corporate lapdog! I won't let you get away with this. I'm going to take you down. Security, clear the area. As you just witnessed, Luca used Mummy-2 17 Pro Plus combat exoskeleton to defeat IPC's latest advanced reinforced mechanized suit ARMS. Truly a jaw-dropping clash of contradictions. But I still have both arms. How am I supposed to use this mechanical prosthetic? Rest assured, Mummy-2 17 Pro Plus combat exoskeleton now offers free customizable services tailor-made for customers with different body structures. So where can one purchase it? Available at all major outlets of the Interest LP Small, I, Albert, have secured 100 free trial spots for everyone. Today at the launch event, chant the redemption code Iron Fist Luca, Iron Fist Fury to claim your spot. Free trial? Don't miss out. IPC is rarely this generous. It would be foolish to pass up such a bargain. Iron Fist Luca, Iron Fist Fury. Iron Fist Luca, Iron Fist Fury. Iron Fist Luca, Iron Fist Fury. You were still cursing me earlier. This turn of events is truly something to ponder. Yes, but it's quite satisfying, isn't it? My feelings are mixed. It's too noisy here, Luca. Let's talk somewhere else. How do you like my arrangement, Luca? Although it exposed Chujin's true colors, Mr. Pass, please inform me about the arrangements in advance next time. I don't get it. Shojin despises IPC to the core. How could he fall for it and agree to your cooperation offer? Does Shojin really hate IPC? I think perhaps not. Endorsement advertising? What do you mean? I'm currently the leading voice in Luofu opposing IPC capital intervention in the Shinsou martial arts. Money always wins. Yeah, probably. The strategic investment department is here at the Wardance, not for some trivial match rankings. Using this match as an opportunity to gain more business benefits is our goal. Mr. Shojin, don't you feel the same? For people like us, morality, perspective and allegiances are just pretenses for others. The only thing that matters is countless credits, isn't it? Do you think a mere endorsement deal can sway me? I've dominated the fighting scene for years. Do you think I'm that desperate for money? Besides, I've heard you were originally aiming to sign Luca as your spokesperson. Unfortunately, he's not a very opportunistic young man. He refused my proposal. When someone refuses a win-win, someone else accepts. That's why I found you. Next, I will organize a duel under the guise of a new product launch, where you and Luca will compete. I prepared the latest IPC armor for you, with your skills, plus IPC's newly developed mechs. Are you afraid of a one-armed boxer? This IPC armor. Is that what you want me to endorse? Bingo. Think about how beneficial this endorsement could be for you. Defeating Luca in public and being chosen by IPC as the exclusive face of the Shinsou. See this billboard? Your face will be on it, and everyone in the Luofu will know you. My face on a billboard? In that case, I have one more request. I want to be the commissioner for Shinsou's Strategic Investment Department operations. IPC welcomes new faces from different cultures and backgrounds, provided that you beat Luca at tomorrow's launch. Are you underestimating me, Shojin, or your company's mechs? It seems we have reached an agreement. Pleasure doing business, Mr. Paz. Oh. Considering you've always emphasized your use of traditional Shinsou martial arts, wouldn't that conflict conceptually with IPC's mech products? Don't worry. Shinsou ancient martial arts are inclusive and comprehensive. Even if you handed me a blast gun, I could integrate it as one of the traditional martial arts styles of Shinsou. Such a brilliant billboard with my face on it. Ah, just the thought is thrilling. After hundreds of years, I finally made it. What a shallow guy. So that's what this was all about? Now I truly owe you one. Please don't say that. I'm just handling a minor public relations issue. Shorgen shouldn't drag IPC into controversy just to defeat you. So I gave him a chance to reject me in my face, clearly continuing his opposition to the IPC. Unfortunately, he didn't take it. But I don't understand why you wanted me to defeat your mech products. You mean advanced reinforcements mechanized suits? That's just some old unsold stock. With the billboard already prepared and the endorsement contract in place, I suppose I have to sign it, don't I? Don't feel too pressured. Now among the Wardance contestants, besides a certain criminal, you're the only one left who hasn't accepted IPC sponsorship. Criminal? Who's that? Don't worry. You'll probably meet him soon. I have other matters to attend to. I'm leaving. Enjoy admiring your poster here. Mr. Paz, I appreciate your help. She's probably talking about Bootel. Don't thank me. Thank yourself. If you had lost at the launch, today's promoted product would be Shorgen and his new mech. This invitational match is truly perilous. If it weren't for Mr. Paz's intervention, who knows what it could have turned into. We owe her a big thank you. Yes, I must also do my best to fight harder. After all, having taken their money, I need to do my part in promoting their products. Regardless, the competition must go on. I hope I don't encounter such vile opponents next time. Even if I do, the peerless Boulder champion won't be defeated by the same move twice. Post-truth age. Okay, let's do one more fight, and I think that's it for the day. Then we can start next time on Bootel. Three Dis of Suming. A trio martial arts combo from the Shuming. Though they claim to be siblings from different parents, their personalities are vastly different, giving people a feeling that, for this team, the whole is less than the sum of its parts. The name of the next opponent is the Three Dis of Suming. Just from the name, it seems like a nickname of some big shots. Do you guys know anything about the opponent? I heard through the grapevine that the Three Dis of Suming composes a trio of civilian martial artists from the Shuming. Although these three might not be top tier masters, do not underestimate them. Can they beat Luca? Haha, we'll find out in a bit. The Three Dis of Suming. For some appreciation, this name sounds quite impressive. It's time to meet them in the arena. Attack weakness broken enemies to gain massive amounts of vibes. Funny to give me Bootel right before we actually fight Bootel. Dear spectator, welcome back to the Luminary Wardance knockout match arena. The two sides in this match are Luca Strongarm against the Three Dis of Suming, Decelerate. decelerate, devalue, and delight. Great. Luca, all three of us admire your fighting spirit. Unfortunately, this is as far as you will go. Delight, stop laughing. You're making us look like villains. But he is so delighted. Sorry, I just can't hold it back. Please don't mind him, Luca. He's not mocking you. He just naturally likes to cackle. Don't worry. He won't be cackling much after this. This is what we admire about you. Bring it! Stop! She and so profanity, laughing! An enemy receives break damage. They are afflicted with 1 stack of vulnerability. Focusing attacks on enemies with the highest vulnerability stacks to deal higher break damage. Deal break damage to enemies and trigger highlights to get massive vibes. The more vulnerability stacks are inflicted on an enemy, the more vibes will be gained.
Nothing major.
Those guys are suddenly looking different.
Come on, let's do this.
The ultimate form of the Shu Ming trio. Sizzling Tango. Don't remember if you got to play as Butil either. Initiates standoff.
Still not ready yet.
After the target in the standoff is defeated or weakness broken, Butil receives Pocket Trickshot and dispels the standoff. Butil gains enhanced basic attack and this turn does not end.
Bring it on, Booker. Fire.
Let's improvise.
All things are as one.
All of you stand still. Draw. There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore.
Dust Devil's Sunset Rodeo applies physical weakness to a single enemy, deals massive physical damage to them, and delays their action.
There are only 2 kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Yeah, no, I don't think we got to play as him before.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin! Dreams do come true.
Eternal melody. Every petal in life's guard will be swept away by the wind of time. Pay attention.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is not the dead will return.
I'm good. Now they are all weakness broken.
Time to settle your accounts. Play Let's duel. Fair and square. Fire! Here's your final reward.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
There's no reasoning with you, Bunch, anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Let's improvise.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Draw. Haven't eaten yet.
There's more to life than drawing breath. All things are as one.
Still the same old.
Allow me to see you off.
All of you stand still. Bring it on, Borger. Fire! I didn't say you can't break.
Did the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin! Did the rhythm get messed up? Let's improvise.
A picture of grace and elegance. Eternal melody.
Would be nice to get her ultimate back.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Just run faster!
Take your position.
There's no reasoning with you, Bunch, anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Dreams do come true.
Pity, you chose this.
You'll do.
There we go.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time. You hold some academic value, I suppose. All things are as one.
All of you stand still. Let's duel. Fair and square. Draw. Here's your final reward.
Stay in step. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
There's no reasoning with you, Bunch, anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Let's improvise.
Allow me to see you off.
There's more to life than drawing breath. Pay attention.
Hey, you aren't allowed to wake up. While under the influence of... Yeah, exactly. Good. And stay down. This is one thrilling and fulfilling duel we've lost. You three really have great moves. I've learned a lot from this battle as well. Thank you. No. Pleasure was ours. We've learned a lot from this. We hope to be able to spar with you again once we have improved our skills. Of course, I can't wait. I can't take this. Decelerate delivers a karate chop to Delight, whose laughter abruptly ceases as he faints to the ground. Sorry, you'll teach him a lesson once we get back. No biggie. Exchanging moves is a happy occasion. It's normal to have a laugh. After a lively and cheerful duel, the winner of this match has finally emerged. Let us congratulate Luca Strongarm.
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitter's leaderboard to confirm our ranking.
Attention, all visitors. Travelers who have lost any belongings should stop by.
But... oh well.
Where did all those people come from?
Hey, looks like I've got enough points. How about it, coach? Let's get ready to challenge some powerful opponents.
Let's spend a bit more time recuperating.
Oh, yeah, that works too. You're the coach, after all.
Next time. Probably the rest of this event. I mean, we are about halfway through, but considering how much time that unexpected match took with all its repercussions, one can really not say how long things will take, huh? Anyway. Until then, the Luminary Wardance will continue. See you then. Wait. Tusk as a reward? Pet obtained after the Luminary Wardance. We get to keep him. Great.